campaign of Odasses.
We are back.
Session 2.
We're back.
There's an ad.
We're back.
What?
Sponsored by.
Oh, yeah, thanks
Ad
for
block.
watching the ad.
This man's gotta
Yeah.
make money, so
Yeah, okay.
On
give me
ad.
me those pennies.
I already subbed to Ross, so I don't get ads anymore.
Ooh.
Ooh. See, if
Got
you
the
sub, you don't get those
Twitch
ads.
primed to
Yeah,
death.
Bill. Why don't you
Yeah,
stop
Bill.
our boy Ross?
Because Critical Role already has my Prime sub.
Oh, fair.
For Ross.
Fair enough.
All right, guys.
Mine's better.
Welcome back. 4 weeks. What do you guys remember from last time?
Wait, I have a
We're on a
note.
boat.
We started on
And
in Vryland, the port city, and then we boarded Umberlee's Gambit, and then we talked a bit, and then we got attacked by weird tentacle things, and we shouldn't look at the lights.
I
Aha.
sang 2 songs. 3
In
songs.
other news, Umberlee is the goddess of the sea, helmed by an aged sailor. We're headed to Krantz, right? Is that where we're headed?
Yes.
Yes, you're on your way to Krantz. and You're
Okay. On
stopping
our way to Krantz,
Sagan.
stopping in Ansagan. The chef jumped off to become a lumberjack. Chef was replaced by, what was your name again?
The new one.
Or no, Zimzman.
Bill.
His name is his character
Add
name.
Bill Wash.
Bill Wash.
It's at Bill Wash. At
Yeah,
Twitter
perfect.
at
Wait.
Bill_Wash.
I have a note here that Ansagan is filled with monks and people of the cloth. Then we were attacked by a creature with lights. Enchants those who look into it. A bunch of the crew, including the captain, ended up going overboard, presumably to be eaten. We
Blood.
picked up.
Bloody. Look over the side of it.
Oh,
As you
I
might-
messed that part. Then we found a Cassio, a hybrid drow, someone who used to be a drow. Warned us of monsters in the tunnels of the Underdark.
Informed you of the upcoming threat that was the lights that came out of the water as well.
In truth,
And then once we get to Krantz, there are those hound-like monsters that were to hunt, that attacks once a day at a specific time. They're ungodly, hideous creatures that are man-sized, and the outsiders from the village called them Veligro.
That's correct. Real quick, you guys see the map here, right?
yes.
Yes.
Yep.
For you too.
Where's
Is the
that
bottom cut off?
Odasses note?
Ansagon's cut off completely for me for some reason.
Zoom out.
Zoom.
Oh wait, there you go. For some reason,
Yeah.
I can't like scroll down to see the rest of the map. It's like cut off for some reason.
Interesting.
Okay. Anyways, that works. Also, my music isn't playing for some reason.
I hear it.
Make sure it's on a
Well,
loop.
Well,
It isn't on loop. I don't hear anything.
it just disappeared for me, so I was hearing
Is
a nice
this-
wave.
Is the volume up?
ASMR. There it is.
Yeah.
Fun. Enough. Fun. I get that the whole time, I guess. Whatever. So, we'll jump back over to your ship where you were when you last ended. I believe you were talking to Acasio. I know you guys were just going to sleep for the night. Long resting.
Yeah, we had,
Yes.
Bud and Kazdai had talked to Acasio a little bit. Yeah, that was really it. And then I decided to leave him in the cell overnight.
With,
While we decided what to do.
do you guys remember the name of the dwarf boy?
The dwarf boy,
Who remembers the dwarf boy?
Cabin boy. I don't remember what
Yeah.
his name was.
the drunk chef hand.
Is
Sid.
Correct. His name is Sid.
See.
Cabin boy, and then
And he drank the rum.
yeah, you
did
drank all the good rum.
a big portion of one of these big barrels of rum.
Why is the rum gone? Because of Sid.
Original Sid.
When the captain died.
Divinity.
Captain
Yeah.
got pulled overboard. The quartermaster was less than happy to hear this news, and he was the only one that can, the only one in the crew that can captain the ship, so to speak, navigate, steer the ship, whatever. So you guys awake. It's going to be overnight at this point, so in the morning. You expect to be in Ansagon by noon. Midday. Anything you would like to do?
Is this the same day or same evening, or did we?
No,
wake
I was
up?
during the, when the excuse me, when the the ship last was at night. And then you guys decided to sleep afterwards and spend the night with long sleeping, and then wake up in the morning, probably around after 8 hours. Say it was like 10 o'clock when the monster attacked. So early in the morning, 7 o'clock.
I'm probably up and most likely singing a song to everybody on the ship.
Okay, well then you're moving a performance check, because if you're singing, you're performing.
That's right.
Damn truth.
While I'm singing, I'm like, everybody is awake. Let's all clean the boat today. I'm just kidding. Let's kill some baddies. Let's put on our little hatties. Oh, that's just what I'm working on. It's all right, guys. 16. I don't know why it won't roll, but yeah, 16.
At 16. Yeah. Are you singing to anyone in particular? Just anyone who's walking by? And where are you? Ship? Are you still down below deck?
No, I'm above deck. I get up early in the morning.
Or sorry, D&D Beyond, I mean.
Yeah, it showed up in our my D&D Beyond.
Yeah,
Character
man, I
sheet.
didn't. I've never noticed that before.
Yeah, maybe double check that you don't have Beyond 20 settings to use D&D Beyond dice or whatever.
But you know, maybe that's why, because you do have to turn it off so it actually rolls in roll 20, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Let me see. But yeah, this is 16. But I'll roll again. I'm just rolling this one just as a. There we go. Okay.
Bam.
There we go.
Bam.
Cool.
Lady.
There we go. That was just a whatever check. But yeah, yeah, I'm above deck and I'm just singing to anybody who's walking by. Just kind of jaunty tune.
Limbs on the side. All right, yeah. Some of the still tragically sad crewmen, their spirits have been lifted by your little song, and they give you a nod, and some smiles. Appreciate you.
And I'm like, and I say to them, "Oh, I'm sorry you lost your friends, mate. I'm just trying to make it all better. And you know, singing makes everybody happy. Even look at the lion guy. Watch his tail swing back and forth."
Burps.
And she was. The tail is like.
Yeah.
And that's all I'm doing.
Behind the wheel, you see the quartermaster steering the ship, still pretty distraught. What else is everyone else doing here?
I'm probably making some type of breakfast.
Figured you were. You have similar ingredients, so it's gonna be difficult, but you can roll yourself a check if you'd like.
Cook's utensils. How do I make a check with this?
I think we said something last time. I don't remember.
I have the proficiency here. Would I do it in equipment? Let's see. Cook's utensils. Nope. I don't know. What type of check with this? I'll just roll a d20 and see how it goes.
Just add your proficiency and your whatever stat you're good in, I suppose. Your dexterity could be intelligence. Okay.
19 plus, so it's at least a 21. Plus, I guess, wisdom.
Okay. No, you're good. So
So
you got
plus
used to
4.
using these less than ideal ingredients, and you know you found your footing, so to speak, with what you have to work with. And this time around, you feel pretty confident that this is gonna be a pretty bomb ass stew.
Yeah, last time, what's his name started it? Lumberjack Man. This time, I've begun from the beginning.
Right. So also, it takes you about the greater part of an hour or two to do that. So in the meantime, what else everyone else want to do? Umlau, you're singing your song. Does Bud or Kazdai, Gai want to do anything? No.
All right. Fazradin would be below decks in the mess hall, looking into his crystal ball, and he would be looking at omens for our new traveler.
I knew we had a check for this. What was the check, Daniel?
I think I've been doing intelligence.
Also, I realized I was muted and I said a bunch of stuff, but
Yeah.
Oh.
we'll do this after Daniel.
Oh my.
Yeah, it was either intelligence or arcana. I'll let you.
Just do straight intelligence.
Okay.
It's cloudy. You don't sense anything immediate, but there could be some troubles up ahead. You're not quite sure.
I was also going to be heading down to talk to Acasio. Was that it?
So yeah.
Acasio.
Specific when it comes to Casio, Daniel, you don't sense any immediate danger from him.
More like, can I detect if his future is shrouded? Like
That's basically
the
what you're,
others that we have met here.
that's basically what you're feeling, yeah. Rikadrat, you are looking over the deck, and you're looking for that guy that you know. He's not there. You presume that he's one of the guys that got pulled overboard.
Damn.
Okay.
So you might be thinking that, like, you know, one less to deal with.
One less to deal with.
What do you want to say there, Josh?
Oh, I would just, since Brandon, is it Umlau or Umlau, or what's the proper way to say your name?
It's Umlau.
Umlau, perfect. Where are you? Are you standing just right here on the steps, or?
I'm like I'm moving about. Where am I at right here? I'm just moving about, so I'm just kind of like in the area.
Okay, well I'll catch you right here.
Okay.
Oh, it's
My
the kitty guy.
My friend, that is quite the magnificent song you're doing there. Reminds me of
Oh.
home.
Oh, I'm sure it does. I actually wanted to tell you that I don't want to make this sound, bad or anything, but a lot of you guys look the same. Except for you, mate. I know exactly who you are.
Oh, you do? Have you seen me before? Have we had any dealing?
Not too many, mate, but I've seen you when you were trading some. When I was just a little wind guy. You might have seen me just strumming about in the streets, mate.
Could I roll like a history just to see if I maybe actually could remember him?
I mean, yeah.
The streets.
I'd say with disadvantage because he'd just be
Yeah,
some
that's fine. Yeah,
street.
sure. Meh.
I mean, you think he might have a familiar face, but because you don't mind, maybe you haven't seen a lot of air dudes.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Okay. Well, I honestly can't say I remember you particularly, but that music is something I will never forget. Sounds just like back in the streets of Wiltier. Well,
That's right, mate. That's where I'm from, just like you.
And I give like this really like hard wink. And I'm just like,
Yeah, well, that's just a ditty I've been working on. I've got plenty more. I just never write them down because, well, there's no fun in that. Just kind of sing a song in the moment, mate.
I could appreciate that greatly. Well, your livened spirits, I'm sure, will come in great need, as we probably gonna run into more beasties.
Yeah,
I'm looking around and I see all the sad guys, and I'm just like,
well, I hope if we do run into some beasties that they don't kill these guys. I mean, they look pretty sad enough, and I think if they lost another friend, they might off themselves, mate, and I don't want that to happen. We gotta get home, right?
Well, by Helm's grace, we will make it home. And to where we're going.
and I'm looking around and I'm just like,
I put one of my paws on your shoulder.
and I like sink down a little bit.
My boy, are you
I
familiar?
like this feeling, mate.
Are you familiar with the good word of Helm?
Oh no.
No, I've heard of like gods and stuff,
Come
mate.
with me.
But-
And I start walking down kind of towards the
I'm
end.
just getting pulled over, and I'm
walking
just
with
like,
you.
I'm going to sing about some gods, I guess. Someone come help me.
You know, we're all children of Helm at the end of the day. And whether
We
you
just
are
walk
covered
off
in
into the
hair or
corner.
covered, yeah, and then just keep on going, and somebody else can go.
The damage to the deck, top deck here, is a lot more extravagant now that you can see. There's tears in the sails themselves. Remember the cannon over here got destroyed, and the front cannon here actually got destroyed too, but you didn't see that happen. But yeah, the deck's pretty torn up, and the crew's, actively trying to patch up holes and stuff. Even now, even after 8 hours. What is Castite?
I was gonna go I was gonna go chat with Acasio, see what's up with him.
Vulcan, what about you?
I was kind of keeping an eye on the quartermasters at the wheel, right?
Yeah, you want to go talk to him real quick? I just want to.
Does he seem talkable, or is he all nervous?
He doesn't seem nervous. He just seems kind of pretty distraught. I mean, like, his mentor died just the night before, and he's
Yeah.
over without feeling very confident in his job yet. So, if you'd like to talk to him, you may.
Is it
If not-
is,
what was that?
I'll keep silent for now.
Yeah, he's just not really paying you any mind. Just kind of focus on what he's doing.
Yeah.
We'll go beneath the deck. And back to Casio.
It me.
Bring it back over then. At this point, Sid's kind of like messing with him, like asking him a bunch of dumb questions, like, "Hey, why are you like blue?" He's not even drunk anymore, like not even hungover or anything.
Impressive.
Casio's like, "Please stop talking to me." And then you
Perhaps-
approach.
Perhaps you'd like to talk to me instead.
Anyone else? It scoots towards the scoots away from Sid towards the door.
Tell me a bit more about yourself.
What would you like to know?
The usual. Why come above ground, above water?
I was banished from my home once I got whatever this is. And he gestures to his skin.
And you don't know what it is?
It's due to some monster we encountered in the caves.
I unlock the door and open it a little bit.
You like letting him out, or you just
Yeah, I'm
like,
letting him out.
okay, he'll step out and thank you.
Thought your warning could have been fish food.
So it did attack then.
Aye, it did. Lost a bit of the crew too.
Been a lot worse. The ship I was on before no longer exists.
Helm willing, we'll get where we need to go.
I'm willing. He questions.
He just shrugs.
I come running down at Mach 2.
Yo, you're of Helm?
Want to hear of our Lord and Savior?
I just shrug and say, you have to rely on us first. Helm second. Monsters don't tend to listen to what we have to say about it.
My warning may have saved you, but you all saved me, and I owe you my life as a debt.
We'll call it even. How about that?
Still, I think I still will follow you. Nowhere else to go.
For now. I'll hold out my hand for him to shake.
And he will take it, give you a nod. And this time, I'd say Zoom is done cooking, and
I was actually just about to say, I was like, go see Zoom for a hot meal.
and you can ask for help to serve it up. You can get Sid if you'd like. Sid, when you open the door, Sid and Akasha got it. Sid just bolted out the door and ran straight
Oh,
back.
I was gonna like try and like hold him in there if I could.
Roll a athletics check, dexterity check, whatever, quickness check.
Oh, well, whatever you like. You said athletics first, but
That's fine. That's like if you wanted to try to hold the door so he can't squeeze through or whatever. And
Yeah.
you do so. You trap him in there. He's like, "Come on, let me out. Been in here all night and not even drunk.
yet.
Like, I'll be good. I'll do my job. Come on."
Oh, could you promise me that?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
And what happens if you fail?
You're just gonna throw me back in here.
Or worse, I'll throw you overboard for the fish. You've been no good to me here. You taking up food and water?
Roll an intimidation check.
That's what I wanted to hear. How about a 14?
He's kind of taken back by being talked to like this because you believe that he probably is used to getting his way or just shirking his tasks or whatnot, but being talked sternly like this is kind of scared him. She's like, okay, fine.
Okay. Do I believe him?
You believe that if he does mess up, he thinks that you actually are going to throw him overboard.
That's good enough for me. Ship's under new management, lad. Just watch your step and what you drink, and I'll open the door for him.
Okay. And he'll
It's all like reverberating in my helmet.
like
Wop, 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 wop.
the parent or the teacher from Peanuts.
Yeah, that's me.
Wah, wah, wah.
Art thou scared? Wop, wop.
Yeah, you open the door for him, and he calmly walks out and heads towards Zoom in the kitchen.
Can I tell you about our Lord and Savior, the Great Pumpkin?
As he walks by, Fazradin will comment and say, "You should heed his advice. Misfortune will await you should you stray from it."
He's like, I don't even believe in that, man.
Fate does not care whether one believes in it or not.
Ooh.
We all die, so
And some know the manner of their death and may choose it. Others, like you, do not.
he kind of just scoffs and heads towards the kitchen and sees Zoom struggling to serve plates.
You should listen to Faz. His predictions are never wrong.
Like, everyone's
Chain
supposed
of
to tell me what to do here.
I won't have you disrespecting Faz.
God, fine, whatever, man.
If you want food, you better heed him.
Taking the bowls that you're serving up and bringing them to the tables, and the crew's eagerly awaiting their meal.
What time is it about now?
It's about 10. You have like 2 hours till you arrive.
Oh shit. Okay.
As I
Like,
predicted, Zoom.
10 a.m.,
This
yeah?
meal is much more
10 a.m.
delicious than the last.
What I tell you, he's never wrong.
So much so that you guys all get temp HP,
Hey.
and I will roll a d4.
What are we getting temp page free from? Is this the meal?
Yes.
We'll
You
take it.
timed it just right
You
when
got
you're cranking the meat.
So tasty!
That's everybody gets
Dum, dum.
extra 10 temp.
Yeah, 3 temp HP.
Ooh.
Oh, 3 temp.
Yes.
30?
3. Nice try.
We level up? Is that what you said?
300?
You level down and you die.
No.
So level up
Level
too far.
0, I'm an NPC now.
I have foreseen it. This was the choosing of your death that I was talking about.
So it is written.
The crew is like in
So
tears
shall it be done.
over this meal. Like they're just astonished by this food even existing. They're like, did we just eat this yesterday? What is this? And the guy that was an asshole to Kazdai and Bud, he's like on his knees before you guys, just like, don't ever leave, please.
I don't believe that's how what the job entails. Sorry, mate.
Anyways, y'all get 3 temp HP and an excellent meal.
Excellent.
And
Hmm.
is there anything else anyone would like to do? You want to talk to the quartermaster? You may.
I was actually thinking about passing around rum for the crew to raise morale.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll start doing that. I'll start pouring mugs. I'll even pour one for Sid. But pass them around. Start handing out.
Yeah, you do so. Sid, he takes the mug and he looks you in the eye, and you expecting him to be like,
Oh, man.
yeah, he's looking at your face and he's expecting you to say something like if he can have some or not.
I'll just like I envision this helmet kind of like a one of those pointed knight helms that has like they can you like raise it but it's like conical.
Yeah,
So I'll just raise it up for him to see me. I'll just raise my glass, cheers him, and take a drink before like lowering it again.
gives you like a satisfying smirk, and he cheers you and drinks hefty amount with you, and then he continues to hand the little mugs or steins, whatever they may be, goblets, probably more like steins,
Probably.
to the crew.
Or like rum.
And the crew is very welcoming. I mean, they got a great meal. Their morale is thoroughly increased between the meal and the alcohol that they've just been given. And
And what time? It's only like 8 a.m. or something.
it's 10 a.m. at this point.
10 a.m.
So,
Sadness never has a beginning date, okay?
well, like if you would have known better, you wouldn't have expected or wouldn't have known something was even wrong at this point because the crew is just, in good spirits at this point.
I'm the captain.
The only one that's still distraught is the quartermaster. Who
I'll
is
say
eating, who is eating
At this
below.
point, I would have come down and see everyone full of high spirits and bellies beginning to fill up full of spirits, and see the only one who's not having a good time is the quartermaster, and I would like to approach him.
I'm still under Bud's paw. He hasn't
Yeah.
let me go yet.
Yeah.
So I'm just in
Yeah.
tow, listening to
Getting
everything.
dragged along, yeah.
Yeah.
You're palming your
Yeah.
cranium like a basketball.
Kind of like I'm like his favorite toy now. So he just hasn't let me go.
Just like picks you up by the scruff of your neck and just like carries you around.
Yeah.
Well, let me just
he's
put it
like
this way.
he's like, you sound like home. You stay with me.
Brandon, to put it in perspective, I'm 6'9" and 250, so I'm a big line boy, and I'm just kind of bring you right in, and we're walking down, and as we're
Yeah,
stepping below
I can't
deck.
fight it. I'm light as a feather. I'm like I'm like 6 foot and I weigh maybe 45 pounds. So you got me. You got me.
Yeah.
You approach the quartermaster with Umlau in tow, And what do you say?
Quartermaster, I noticed that everyone here's spirits are quite high and they are joyous of this delicious meal and of this fine rum. What troubles you so?
Well, you look at him. He's not even touched his food yet. He's kind of just playing.
Mm,
He's got the stein in front of him, but he hasn't tasted it.
okay.
He says, "When you lose a good friend, you'll feel as I do."
Well, I can't say I've lost many good friends, but I have lost most of my loved ones, so I can understand the pain. But if you drink a little of that, I'm sure it will lessen it and get your mind off of it for a time.
Yeah, make me lose my senses. I'm the only one that can steer this vessel now.
Well, please don't get inebriated, but if there's anything I can do to help, or my friend here can sing a fine song as I slap you on the back.
I can do that, mate. You might want to eat that, though, because if you pass out while you're steering, then, getting drunk wouldn't even have been the problem, mate.
He says, "I don't need a song. Just want
I
the
mean,
captain's last orders, his last wishes dealt with, and that was Sid, the cabin boy. He wanted him to get rid of him for good. He caused nothing but trouble here."
I like hop down from the fur of Bud because I was up pretty high, and I'm like,
so you're trying to get rid of somebody, mate? Like you want him gone?
No, he actually gets a smile out of him, like thinking of killing the kid. He's like, no, he just says, "No, it was the captain's idea to leave him in the monastery up ahead in Nansagon. Make a man of the cloth of him."
and immediately just.
Uh,
And what faith might that be?
Yes, roll a history or religion check, whatever.
Okay. Yeah. I'm pretty good. I'm equal in both, so
Oh damn.
15.
Uh-oh. He smiled at me like that, mate.
and I try and like slink away as he's about to like start talking about Helm.
Holy shit, bud, you're smart as hell.
Yeah, I am.
He's a smarty cat.
I am. Hey, wise guy.
I wasn't ready.
Usually I don't play very smart characters, so
You're a cleric, right?
yeah. Well, wisdom's my what do you cast spells with? So
Primary.
Yeah. So you do know it's the lighthouse of Umberlee,
okay,
which is also the name of the ship. Is Umberlee's Gambit, sea goddess.
got it. Is this goddess a like? What would I know from a 15 as the kind of like a alignment? Is it generally maybe like a good god? Is it more chaotic because of the ocean, or is it?
It's a chaotic goddess, but you know,
Okay.
like a push and pull, so to speak.
Sure. Okay.
If you respect the ocean, and it'll respect you, and you'll get.
Okay, that makes sense. Well, it's no monastery of Helm, but Umberlee is a mighty fine goddess, and they are fine folk. I'll make sure that he gets delivered personally.
That's all I ask.
Well, if there's anything else I can assist with, my buddy over there, Koss, he'd be happy to help as well. Ain't that right? As I lift my stein up, give you a wink and a point. Hey!
Depends on what it is.
We're gonna get this boy into a monastery.
This is
I'm
without you
not
guys.
upset, but I'm standing right next to Kaz as he points, and I'm like,
Damn it, mate. How do you keep finding me?
Meow.
I just lean in toward Uma. I'm like, it's a sense of smell.
But I'm air, mate.
I can't tell
What's
you.
he smell on me?
I don't know.
The kitty smells everything. Tingly ting. Oh, I gotta work on that.
and I start walking away.
He said, "Without you guys, ship could be lost completely. You'll be rewarded." And he looks around the side and he's trying to find some type of pouch he might have. He's like, "Find me top deck. I'll give you some coin." And he begins to eat his food.
Fair enough.
He takes a bite and he's like, "Hmm, hmm." He gets a smile out of him.
I just put it like a softer kind of hand on him, on his shoulder, and say, "Please, you've earned this meal and so much more. I just hope that we make it home safe." And I
Is it
just kind of
soft
walk
because
away
of the
from him.
fur?
Yeah, it is.
He gives you a nod.
Is Fosradine alone? Or Fosradine, are you alone? Or are you with everyone?
I would be below decks.
Below deck
Sitting in
with
the mess
everyone?
hall.
That's where
Oh, is that where everyone
we
is?
are. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
okay,
everyone,
then
yeah.
I would be in a table kind of off in the corner, kind of listening.
Okay.
And as they're talking about, oh yeah, sending him to the monastery, he's just chuckling to himself, just I tried to warn him.
I walk over to Foz and I sit down. And I'm like, "Hey mate, can I ask you something?"
You may ask,
So
but
you can
please
tell the
do not sing.
Well, I can't help it. This is kind of my voice, mate. It's kind of airy, so it does that. So I'll try to keep it to a minimum. But anyway, you can tell the future, right?
At times, yes.
And I look back to see if anybody's paying attention to us. And then I kind of go into my jacket and I pull out this like small little almost like a lantern style lamp, but it's very small and it's blue. And I show it to Foz and I'm trying to like hide it. I have a question, mate.
Ask.
What's the future of this thing? And what happens to it? Do you think you might be able to tell me?
May I? And he like holds out his hand.
I I I look around again. I'm like, all right, mate. And
If
I
you
go ahead
would,
and hand it to him.
if you would prefer a much more private meeting, that can be arranged.
Yeah, mate, let's do that.
Very well.
And so I take the lantern bag and I put it away, and I'm like, I'll come find you sometime else then, mate. I appreciate your time.
Very well. Is there anything else?
Nope, just that. And I get up and I kind of like skip away, and I'm like, where's my kitty friend? I think I need a big hug now. And that's it. That's all I'm doing.
Zoom, as you're like walking around watching people eat and eating yourself, you notice that Acacio is like picking out the fish on the stew and avoiding all the carrots. He's like kind of disgusted by it.
I get deeply offended. And
And you
I was
feel-
already sort of avoiding Acacio because
You
like
get
when I saw him last time, I felt like my scars
That's
start
right.
do stuff. So I like my opinion of Acacio gets even worse. I'm just like, that boy had no manners.
Your taste in food dictates whether Zoom likes you or not.
I'm like,
He's totally the guy judging you, like if you like your steaks medium rare or well done. He's just like,
It's like, are we cool? Are we?
One of those.
But I'm also like, I'm offended, but I'm also like making notes so that like I'm like, okay, next time, like I'm like noting which ingredients you're like taking out so that I'll make something that you will eat next time. It's like a
Like an insight check.
I will feed you.
those.
You will eat my cooking.
You will like it.
I have a particular set of skills.
That could make
See,
like
this-
life difficult for picky
Yeah,
eaters like
this
you.
sounds exactly like trying to feed my son.
I will make it, and you will eat it.
You assume
it's
that like He's been underwater for quite a long time now, so he's been pretty much eating just fish and just random algae vegetation down there. So stuff of the land, ingredients of the land, he might not find appetizing.
Are there like fishermen on the ship? I'm gonna like request that there's more fishing being done here.
I mean, yeah, they have nets that they cast out for fish, but most of the time they get most of their food from markets and grocers.
Yeah, I'm making mental notes. And I'll like come when I think he's done eating, I'll like come collect his plate, just like kind of quietly, and give him like a short look, like, and then I'll continue on.
He kind of just looks at you, like, not knowing to say, and just goes, "That's it."
Do I feel anything? Does my like scar feel anything
Well,
when
it
I'm
doesn't
looking
feel
at
good.
that?
When you're close to him, it just doesn't feel good.
Yeah, I walk up to him like this, and you're like sitting over here, so I move around the table like here and go back. I'm just like,
well, you're not eating, but you can see on the expression of everyone's faces that it's very good, and you kind of wish that you could have a taste and eat.
what, me?
Vulcan.
Oh, yeah.
I missed the Vulcan part. I was like,
I thought he was.
that too.
Like the chef
Hey,
can't
wait,
taste
I was
it.
thinking that.
I thought he was implying that Zoom couldn't eat. I was like, what?
No,
The shit.
I made it.
Vulcan, but maybe didn't catch it. Yeah,
Stone face.
you're looking at everyone else's expressions after eating and drinking and
Yep.
seeing the change of spirit, and it's like, man, I wish I could indulge.
We all look happy. It's internal.
Right. Anyways, anything else anyone else wants to do on the ship as you approach destination?
I would head up to look like to the bow of the ship.
Yes.
Right, that's the front. I just want to like keep an eye out, like yesterday.
Wow, thanks for the raid.
Bam, I'm already
bro.
there.
Oh,
Oh yeah, Ross, getting
Hello.
raided right now.
oh yeah. What's
So,
up, everybody?
So
Wow.
go to the bow and roll a perception check.
I'm up.
Very nice.
15.
Just as you look over the bow, you hear the crewman in the crow's nest on the front sail shout out, "Land ho!" And you see through the mist and fog, shoreline.
My heart elevates for just a second, and then I relax a little bit.
Through your perception here, you figure it's going to take you like less than an hour to get to Ansagon.
Awesome.
And you see the light tower; it's massive.
Okay.
Light tower.
Oh
light
wow,
tower.
we did from like an hour away. That is
Oh, yeah.
rather large. That lighthouse.
That is impressive.
that house.
It's the most notable landmark on the. Well, we can't see much any other house, of course, but like bigger than mountains because mountains aren't on the shoreline there.
For sure.
It's the most notable landmark.
I'll take my helmet off, like prop it up against like the railing, just like kind of retie my hair and like prepare my gear. Make sure everything's in order, I guess.
Very cool. And about at
Yeah,
this time,
I would do the same.
with that perception check, as Bud comes up to you, you see debris in the water.
Ooh.
I think we need to stop hanging out at the front of the ship. Feel like every time we're here, you and I see something.
I think you're right, as I'm making sure the straps on my my armor are ready, and I don't pull any weapons out, but I'm actively looking, mainly for survivors or seeing if this is a shipwreck.
I will. Is there a term that the crews use for general quarters, like bringing everybody above deck or anything? Like, is there any kind of like word of warning that the ship uses?
Get your salty asses up here. I don't know.
Yellow alert! I don't know. I should know that.
Shields
I'll
up, Captain.
Comment
I'll
talk,
try-
something like that.
I'll turn around and just shout, wreck ahead.
So, let me just put it into perspective for you. The wreckage isn't like a full ship. It's just like
Oh.
various debris, and it looks like it could have
Okay.
been, but it's like just the leftover debris that's been caught in by the tide going this direction.
Then I don't shout that. Is there anything of interest that it looks like?
You see some bodies floating.
That's not interesting.
Nothing unusual there.
Yeah.
All normal here on the open
Yeah.
sea.
There's some bodies.
What do you think, Bud? Should we retrieve the bodies?
I would like to use my cat eyes and be looking around specifically to see if maybe somebody looks alive. I don't know if that's even something I can tell from this
Oh.
distance.
No one's moving. Let's put
Okay.
that way.
Okay. Is there a smell then in the air of death?
Salty in the sea, but it does smell like there could be some type of like
Funk.
rot. Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, according to the music that you can hear, there's clouds above you, and it's starting to rain. You can tell
Ah.
you're gonna be able to rain gone.
I immediately put the shield over my head.
I'll actually.
You know, the one thing I hate just a little less than heights is the rain.
Okay, I'm like halfway to putting my helmet on, and I'll stop, and I'll actually just look straight up into the storm. Just kind of like look at the clouds passing.
Roll a nature check.
Oh yeah, I'm good at that. Oh, wow.
Hey,
Yeah.
Okay.
This storm seemed to come out of nowhere.
Yeah.
So I'll take that for what it is. Just didn't seem to be like a naturally, slow incoming storm. It just came out of nowhere. It was sunny and bright 1 second, and the next second it
Does this cause me worry?
just
Like-
seems a little unnatural. Like not necessarily that you're worried, just strange.
Yeah, I'll pause and then just put my helmet back on.
Cool.
Shake my head a little bit. You mean not like getting wet? I prefer the storm a bit.
Drick, this is very strange to you. You never encountered a storm popping out of nowhere like this.
Not sure what's happening, but it seems that my lizard skin is naturally waterproof.
I will shout back to Fazradin. My friend, anything about this in the cards?
Do I sense any I don't know if a roller is required, but ooh, that.
You sense that this storm is due to something, but you're not sure what it is. It's not a natural storm. Well, that's kind of a loaded statement. It's not. It's not like a human making a storm or whatever. It just seems like a strange storm, so it has to be caused by something.
The storm has a source. It is not of natural occurrence.
And if you inquire about it, maybe in Ansagon, you might find an answer somewhere. That's what you assume.
It is unclear whether we will run into the source of this storm on our way to port.
Very cool.
is it like a localized thing, or is it like really, as far as the eye can see?
Sorry, say that again.
The storm, is it like a localized thing? Like it's hovering over specific areas, just everywhere?
Yes, that's the point. It's started just now, but it seems like this whole area, all the way up to Ansagon, is just stormy. Pouring
Just
rain.
like a straight shot all the way.
Yeah, the whole way there. It seems to just like once it hits Ansagon, it's surrounding Ansagon, and then everywhere else seems like fine if you look past it or off to the distance.
Most unnatural.
And as you look ahead, you see lightning striking, the lighthouse multiple times.
Nice.
Seems a storm precedes us. Announcers are coming.
All right. Anything else from you guys? Or are you just gonna wait the arrival?
I kind of move forward a little bit, and I go off to the side of the boat, and I'm just looking about, just trying to see if I see anything coming.
Your ship is now sailing through the wreckage. You see various debris, wood, splintered wood, some bodies here and there. But you don't see anything in the water besides that. Nothing like moving, at least.
I'm trying to think if I should do this or not. No, I'll wait. Okay, that's it then.
All right. Anything else anyone want to do, or you want to just jump to your arrival?
Zoom Zoomin is gonna ask whoever the new captain guy is. Forgot what he is. Helmman. So now the ship doesn't have a cook. Once I'm off, I have some business to attend to. What's the ship gonna be doing once they arrive at port?
We have some repairs we need to do, and we have to hire new crewmen. Hopefully we'll find some in Ansagon, but Ansagon's rather empty these days. Not many people live there.
Why is that?
Not sure. I don't know, maybe it's just the monks who live there are a little strange.
Well, it sounds like you'll be in port for a while. Maybe we can hitch a ride back.
Says that'd be great. Love to have you cook again.
I just nod a bit and I say, keep safe here. It seems there's a lot of strange stuff in the water.
Ain't that the truth? 'Cause I'm sure we'll be docked for a few days, so we'll wait for you then.
I nod and just head off. Get ready to deboard.
All right. And if no one has anything else, we'll just go over to the arrival.
Let's do it.
An hour goes by. You approach the docks of Ansagon. You see how vast this tower is. You can assume that it's over 100 feet wide and over 150 feet tall. So it's pretty massive. Let me move you guys there.
Question.
Yes.
Is the storm still going on as we're landing? Okay. Does it seem like it extends all the way to the horizon, or does it seem clear out yonder? How far does it seem to go?
It's over Ansagon and maybe a mile out in each direction.
Okay.
But past that, it looks pretty clear. I'll get you guys on here.
I've used that altar before.
Yeah.
I know that asset.
You guys fought the shadow of a young boy who turned into a spider on an altar.
Oh, that was before I joined, and everybody got pulled into the water and mauled by zombies.
Is it just me, or is that really quiet?
What?
It's fading out in favor of something else.
Crossfade.
Sorry,
Loud
what was
for
that?
me.
I don't know. You'll have to ask James.
Hey, ignore me. Daniel was super quiet. That was a straight mumble for me.
Oh,
Like,
sorry,
wow.
I was mumbling, but
Oh, okay.
it was
Okay.
not important. So
Mystery solved.
I was just commenting on the fact that I had no memory of that, and I'm like, oh wait, I joined after that, and then everybody died underwater
yeah.
by zombies. So
I have no memory of this place.
Anyways, you
like
walk down the docks. Crewmen are starting to pull some of their cargo off from the back. Do you take Sid with you, bud? Oh, he's not there. Congratulations, Tyler. We were talking to myself. You want to take Sid with you, or do you want to? I don't know. You were in on that conversation, right? Or maybe it was Umlau who was in on that conversation.
I was in the conversation. Yeah, I go up to Sid. Before I go up to Sid, I go up to Kaz, and I'm like, "Hey, Kaz." Oh, thank God he's back.
I
I'm
come
like,
walking out with the boy.
What can I do for you?
Oh, you know, we have to make sure that Bud takes that kid and sticks him in the monastery.
You mean this boy? As I'm walking up from the little tent with holding the back of his shirt.
No. And I get a big smile on my face, and I'm like, yeah, that one. And I look back to Cass, and I'm like,
let me say this real quick. He is shitty again. Because as soon as he got close to the shore, he's not afraid of being thrown off the ship. So he started drinking. He went back to the barrel and started drinking.
good, it'll be easier to leave him.
and
You know, lad, I might have been in your corner if you weren't a piss drunk.
He does not honor Helm with his drunkenness. Look at this slop.
He said the
tried
drunkenness
to warn
on me.
Well, you
You
might
didn't
not
like
be-
my songs, mate. Everyone likes my songs, mate.
I like
I
Just
would say
rum.
everyone.
I like rum more than songs. Sorry.
And now I'm talking to Tyler.
This is real now.
It's me, I'm shitty.
He's kind of swaying back and forth. He looks up at the sign above you and there's a building ahead of you. He's like, Ansagron, bored and bruise. Bruise. And he looks at Bud, who's holding him.
Unfortunately, I believe the drinks you had on the ship will be the last ones you will ever have. And I make sure the shield's on my back, and I pick him up and put him over my shoulder. Let's go.
as he's like being hauled over the shoulder, Falzardine's just standing there with just a smug look on his face. Fate and choosing. Remember what I said.
Are we sure we want to make him our problem?
I'm standing
Hey,
next to
it-
Paz, and I'm like,
Do you always talk to yourself like that, mate?
Perhaps.
Cos, he will not be our problem. I'm simply dropping him off. Like a child, but
Says, if you don't give me a beer, you don't get this. And he holds up the sack. He's like, Quartermaster Bill Hall wanted me to give you this, but I'm just gonna keep it. I guess whatever.
I just do want to like the look over at Cos.
Yeah, I'm just like. Tell you what, you want to be top or bottom? No, that's the wrong character. Tell you what, mate, you can be the top. You can throw him to the ground and we'll just pummel him till he gives us the money.
Yeah, I'll just kind of drop him onto the sand.
And I'll just rugby tackle him.
Roll an unarmed attack, or athletics check if you want to just grapple or whatever.
Down with that. No!
Oh,
He's drunk, right? He's not. He doesn't have like meth strength, right? He's just drunk.
We'll find out.
Joke's on you, he's on bath salts. He eats your face.
No!
wow.
Lord, man.
That's why I wear a helmet.
No! Oh my god.
It's
Hold
real.
on. I see he's getting squirrely. I'd like to assist him.
You still got your grasp there. Go ahead and try to capture him. He avoids you and he starts running.
Slippery.
We gotta catch the oil pig now.
Do I see this
three-step
happening?
deaf guy.
Wait. He avoids you and starts running and tries to run towards the the doors over here to the inn. He ended up running into the wall instead and knocking himself unconscious,
Well, that
falling flat.
I just spin the sand out of my mouth and
yeah, I just dust off my tabard.
walk over, grab him by the ankle, and look around. Where's this monastery? And do I see anybody around?
Well, do you want to take the coins from him first?
I would like to, yes.
You look inside, and there's 70 gold coins.
How fortuitous.
There's 8 of us.
He'll never need those coins again.
Okay, 70 coins. I'll just look in and kind of eye the group. And who's the? Well, I'll just say I'm right here since he kind of ran into the into the wall. I've never met a mechanical man that I can't trust. Vulcan, you mind holding on to these funds? And I toss you the bag of gold.
I take it.
70 gold coins.
Gift.
Akashi speaks up. He says, "If you plan on including me in the spoils, no need. I was not part of the fight."
You know, you're just a downer, mate. You're kind of killing my vibe, too. You didn't want to eat anything, and then, you know, you don't want to have any money or something. Just take the money, mate. Just take it already.
Where I come from, it's honor.
All right, well, you can have that, too. Here, take some of mine.
And I like empty my empty pockets, and I'm like,
Here's some honor, and here's two. Just
You
smile
had
a bit, mate.
Pockets and the silver comes out because you forgot that a dude.
that's right.
on the ship.
You did forget.
Scramble to pick it up.
I'll put a hand on Acasio's shoulder and be like, "Without your warning, mate, we might have been dead. You were a part of the fight."
That's very true.
pick up my silver.
Pick up my honor.
Yeah, I pick up my honor, put it back in my pocket.
It's worth 1 silver.
How much was the share?
It's 70 gold total, and Akasio's excluding himself from it.
Or
Vulcan's got the bag though.
Vulcan has the bag.
Vulcan gets the bag.
Vulcan can't be trusted with the bag.
Just opens his chest compartment and sticks it in there.
Twist the
So
same.
does Vulcan
Like a night
have,
drop, just
Never guess the combination.
Does he have like a slot on his back that we put the coins in?
There's
You have to
sometimes-
break him open to get to. Anyway,
You put him into his mouth, and it
push
comes
him
out
off of a cliff.
you have to like put the arm down, like the reels go. Anyway,
It's like butt crack because he doesn't have a butt crack.
Vulcan, open vault. Does that work?
Vulcan, order
I
my
just gotta
groceries.
stare at you.
open the pod day doors, Vulcan.
Vulcan, vacuum.
Vulcan, play Hell's Bells by AC/DC.
They do not understand.
Vulcan, play Despacito.
sorry, could not understand that.
My responses are limited.
Anyways, you're here before the apparently inn and ale place, so what do?
Yeah. I'll is there a tavern sign above the door?
That's what he was reading. The Ansagon Board and Brew.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Does this look like a guild-related establishment?
You look around and you don't see many buildings here. I mean, if you look around the inn itself, you see some small shops and some cottage housing, besides the massive lighthouse.
So it's more of like a settlement rather than like a town or anything. Is
Yeah,
that the impression we're getting? Okay. Find more cheer in a graveyard.
very dreary.
You can say that again. And I open up the door and look inside.
See, pretty empty tap room here. You got the one giant keg for beer for an ale, and there's a guy standing, a little half elf guy standing behind the desk here, right there. He says, "Oh, customer, welcome, welcome. Where you coming from?"
Yeah, I'll slowly work my way over there. Well, we just arrived from Ryland. We're official guild business, see?
Never been there. Actually, I haven't been anywhere. This is my home.
Yeah, well, it's a fine home indeed, my friend. Now, be looking for a few things, but first, this one back here, which I'll assume, Koss, you're walking in with the, the boy.
Sure.
All sandy and wet. Drag him in. Where's the monastery by any chance? I need to drop this one off.
The monastery is the lighthouse, don't you know?
Oh, well, I should have guessed. No, I did not know that, but thank you.
Hey, just watch out for the brothers inside. They're a bit... I don't know, it's actually awkward.
They're awkward?
Well, just... I don't know, just so strange.
Well, can't say that, every man of the cloth is as beautiful and wonderful as us two. But...
I'm just like, I'm not the man of the cloth. Really
He's
not.
the man of the sword, but underneath all that hard exterior is a soft, gooey body and a heart that beats and beats.
You like rooms or ale? You welcome stay here.
Yeah,
room,
boys.
silver piece, and ales, just 2 copper.
Real quick, while we shore up the money, if everyone took 8 gold, that leaves us with 6 each left over, or like 6 left over.
Akashi really doesn't want the money.
We could give you 7, and just like everyone else gets an extra gold. How about that? So 9 for everyone and 7 for you.
Sure. Yeah,
Do we want to take the time now to distribute that?
I figured because we're doing room and board and drinks and all that stuff, giving everyone the gold now
Yeah.
would make sense.
Okay. As long as everybody's coming in. So that was 9 for everybody?
Correct.
One step closer.
Cool. All right. Well,
9 gold apiece.
How many people are in here, or is it just the halfling?
it's just the halfling.
Okay.
Like some ale? Maybe some food.
Around what time of day is it?
We just ate.
Like
Just
noon.
a.
Yeah.
You just said 2 hours ago. It's,
Reminder.
Just curious.
You get a lot of visitors, mate.
man, like, well, we used to. But weather's been pretty shitty lately.
Yeah, that would make sense, mate. I mean, this place could be a lot more lively, and then someone made a joke out there that it was kind of as fun as a graveyard in here, and I kind of giggled before I walked in here, and then I looked and I was like, oh my goodness, it's empty.
It's right. I mean, this place used to be booming. Travelers from all over. Now we only really get hunters like yourselves, I assume.
Well, why is it like this, mate? I mean, besides the weather, what's causing the weather?
No.
You haven't even gone to try to find out. No one's told you.
Weatherman. Nature?
Is the weatherman.
I mean, where?
Well, man.
What's the weatherman? He says the lighthouse is for Umberlee herself. Now, why would the settlements with the goddess of the sea have such shitty weather all the time? It makes no sense to me.
That is a cult.
Is he being sarcastic?
It's being genuine.
Oh, I see.
That is a cult.
I
Go ahead.
yeah, I'm like,
I mean, she's the goddess of the sea, so did like someone shit in the water or something? Cause that would piss me off, mate.
No, no, I really don't know what happened. But we've been having lots of ships that are heading our way being sank by creatures. I mean, you're lucky to be getting here yourself.
Oh, no, not with our own troubles.
There was
uh,
a beast that we did repel on our way here.
As soon
I
as
would advise you to inform any ships leaving that if they are attacked by tentacles, to not look at the lights.
what kind of lights are you talking about, mate?
Glowing one.
I don't know anything about that. I mean, most people say there's some type of serpent out there.
What do they say about this serpent?
An electrical beast that can coil around the entire ship.
Well, we did run into that.
You do?
We did, and we actually fought it off. Barely. We lost quite a few men, but we made it.
We know if it was a serpent.
Never heard of anyone surviving. I mean, a whole ship surviving, that is. We've had people drift ashore.
Looking outside.
Were lost. And you have some cleanup to do. And Foz will motion, like, past the door.
He looks outside and he's like, we've tried cleaning up. More ships keep getting sunk. More keeps washing ashore.
I don't need to be a fortune teller to know that that will be bad for business.
How long would you
Yeah.
say the storm has been going on?
Oh man. Must have been a few months. 4 months? 4 months?
4 months.
It's a long time.
Quite long.
It's a long
Mate.
time for a storm, mate.
Locals are getting used to it. Don't mind myself. If it weren't for the lack of customers, that is.
How many customers if they're all washing up ashore?
But there isn't.
Anyway, could be the serpent, but these lights on the end of tentacles.
No,
Let's not
there's
look at them.
no tentacles on this serpent.
Something different then. What have you heard about this serpent, other than its size?
Electrical.
Electrical?
Yes. It's got some lightning coursing through it.
Has he said that he's seen it before? I missed it if he did.
No, he said he had people wash ashore and tell him about it. No
Okay.
ship has been there and lived, you know. That's all.
Did anything seem effective or to anger it?
Like, the very few that survived, they just said there's nothing you could do about it. Wrapped it in the ship and crushed it in two. Started swallowing the floating corpses of men drowning.
When did you start hearing about this serpent? When did it appear?
Well, I mean, shortly before the rain. I mean, maybe it's the serpent that's causing the poor weather.
Could be. You're gonna be stuck with rain for a long time then.
Shite. Well, I hope you're staying with us. Having a little bit of business, we'd hope.
Now, just to clarify, this isn't our final destination. We're going to Krantz, right? Like,
Right, but it's going to take a while to get there.
yeah, alright.
have Sid in tow.
Did we?
How
So, like, to tell us a little more about why we're going there. Was there a deadline we had to reach to like get there? Like, were we supposed to be there by a certain day, or like we just had an open contract on the creatures around there, or?
You presume it is. It's like there is not really a deadline, but it's more of like, what's the wording for it? Like how important something is. A
priority?
priority, yeah. So a priority of missions, and this one's like,
Like a P2?
yeah, it's not super high. It's not a super high priority, but it needs to be dealt with because villagers are being killed every day.
Sure.
And what you know is the ship that was before you that sank was the primary hunters that were sent to take care of it, and you were more of a cleanup crew.
Okay.
What can you tell us about the Voligro in this region?
Vligro
Boss
on
says to the
Vligro, that's south of Kranz.
what do you know about them?
Hideous hound-like creatures. Seems like they have like, from what I hear at least, I haven't seen them. They say they have like no skin, or the skin's inside out or something. The villagers say they can come swarm nearby villages. In Kranz, it's just, you know, the whole thing's a little village, but you come in and pick off whoever's around, drag them back, and eat them. It's only one time a day.
Is it the same time of day every attack?
So that's what they're saying. It sounds like, you know, right when the sun goes down.
Updating note.
Is it right when it gets dark, mate, or is the sun still up? Do you know?
I don't know, just that's what I've heard. And got a lot of stories from random travelers. Not so much more, that is.
Have you heard of any travelers being successful in slaying one of these?
Well, I think some guy did one there.
Some guys what?
They said one, a group of guys captured one in
A
Kranz.
lot.
Yeah, that's crazy, right?
Impressive. How did they do it?
I don't know.
Maybe we should go talk to them.
Well, if you're planning on slaying them, that might be a good idea.
Where are they?
10 Kranz.
Oh, okay.
Do you have anywhere more specific? Krantz is a
I can't
rather
really
large region.
help you. I don't know. If I did, I'd certainly tell you, but I don't really stray from here very often.
Well, you have been mildly helpful.
It's kind of like no beer then, no lodging, something. How about a
I'll
warm?
give you I'll just give you a silver, mate. How about that? Would that be all right?
You a beer, or two, or three, beer.
All right, mate. Here you go.
And I toss him the silver for the 3 beers.
I'll approach him and I'll say, we might not stay here tonight, but our ship that has a crew, I'm sure if they don't want to stay in their quarters on the ship, they will gladly come to port to give you some business.
And they'll be welcome.
You might want to tell them about there were some damage to the ship, so you might, if you have anyone in town that might be able to assist them, I'm sure they would be greatly appreciative.
We only have like 3 shops here. We got a weapons keeper, potions master, and a stable keepers.
Well, we may have to get
Horses.
some transportation at some point, gentlemen.
I would love to see a kitty ride a horse, mate. This would be my ultimate dream.
Umlaut. He goes over to the keg, tapped. He fills up 3 hefty steins. Not really, they're all just wooden steins. He hands you all 3 of them to you. What would you like to do with those?
Take one for myself. I look at Bud and go,
Do you want one, mate?
Sid wakes up. Yes. You're fine.
I'm not talking to you.
is Sid close to me?
Next to Bud. Bud's kind of like dragging him around.
Okay. Well, if Bud comes and grabs it, I slap Sid on the face and go,
Stop talking to me, mate. You can't drink anymore.
and I hand the beer to Bud.
And
And then I give the other beer to Ocasio, and to everyone else, I'm like,
No offense, guys, but I'm really hoping this brings his mood just a little bit right round.
and I hand it to Ocasio.
Ocasio takes a sip of it and he's like, and hands it to Zoom.
I look back at Bud with like, and I'm just like,
I'll get him to smile, mate.
Do one of these, just.
yeah.
Constitution saving throw.
You,
Oh,
you got something on. Oh, all right, you're good, mate. You're good.
And I drink mine.
Zoom just has it in his hands. It looks like a normal like mug or cup or something, and I'm just like,
All right,
Because
yeah.
I'm an air genasi, I can indefinitely hold my breath, so I just take it down.
Okay. You want to be chugging or drinking quickly. Roll a Constitution saving throw. Bud, you are perfectly fine. This doesn't phase you.
Okay, cool.
con save.
Me too?
Oh, baby!
Zoom,
Ross.
you're golden. Nothing.
God, I'm so scared to roll this con save right now.
That 19 brought to you by @Bill_Wash.
Oh, thank
Oh,
goodness.
my man!
All you guys are great.
Whew.
Bunch of champions. I would like to leave the board and brew. I want to give Dreetrot a nod and kind of like motion for my head to meet me outside.
Before you go outside, I will say, should we take the boy now and just get this over with? We may have to talk with the priests inside, to maybe get a bearing.
I mean, do we
I
trust him?
would be interested in visiting this monument, so I shall accompany.
Yeah, much obliged. Anyone else?
I'll
Yeah, I
head
want to
with
go,
Oz.
mate. I'll go anywhere
Sure.
you go.
I will follow.
Nods.
Here we go.
What were you saying, Bill?
I said I'm gonna go with Foz.
Anyways, Kaz and Drew, you wanted to have a lone conversation.
It strikes me that there were a bunch of heroes leaving before us, supposed to be the main company for monsters. I can't help but notice there's a bunch of bodies out here. I'm wondering if there's anything that could help us. Can't help but notice that you're big and scaly. I hear you guys are all good swimmers.
That's very insulting. I'll get you back for that later. But you do have a point.
I'll learn it if I can. I'll keep a lookout, see if I can find anything interesting. I was hoping you could help.
Yes, I will dive. I'll check the body, one body.
And
Or
I
I'll
kinda
just
wanna
check the
spot
wreckage
for
in
him.
general.
Yeah. See if
Okay,
we
so-
can find anything that looks like a hunter or
Scan
a,
it.
just a
Guys,
guild member.
Yeah.
You guys are checking the wreckage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Investigation checks.
I'll just say like,
Investigation?
Osseo, did you recognize any of the
Nobody.
any of the bodies?
Oh no, the body.
Oh no, did you recognize?
Oh
any
no.
of them?
Oh yes.
Oh, Lord.
I've chosen well. The two of us
Oh,
for me is
Lord,
a
Lord,
good.
I need to go deep and dumb when that's all good.
Well,
You
I
try to dive, and you dive right on top of some shallow wreckage, and you just like hit your head, and you take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Oh no!
Yeah.
That's a
Just
third of my meal that you just lost.
I just wanted to engage him. I don't want to hurt him.
Roll another investigation after you hurt yourself.
Okay.
I will ask Akasio if he recognized any of the bodies in the water.
Yeah,
There we go.
Cass, you can't determine any type of killing wounds to the bodies. They seem like they're pretty bloated. They probably drowned at sea. You do find, you go through the pockets, you find like 5 silver on one guy. So you got something. Drake, you notice that one guy seems like fried. Like he's been elected. You assume that these wreckages, because you're looking at the wreckages, they come from different ships. It's not just one ship.
Okay.
All the bodies seem to be bloated, like they've been there for a while too.
Well, this one body seems like it must have been affected by the creature we're dealing with, or being.
Sounds like we got lucky then. Wonder if it was any relation to the one we found. I'll hand Drot the 5 silver.
Much obliged.
Making friends.
Doing stuff.
Sorry, Bill. Asio?
Oh yeah, I just asked him if he recognized any of the bodies in the water. As anyone he was traveling with before.
I didn't even make it onto the ship.
Oh. Do you know anything about this serpent?
Drew me a lifeline to get up. Started climbing. Saw lights go up, bodies go down, and I jumped off. Scared me shitless.
All right.
I'll come back inside. Hopefully, while they're still having that, you guys are still having that conversation. And oh wait, no, you already answered my question. Never mind. Forget it.
Anything else at the inn? You want to continue on to the lighthouse? You want to check out the shops?
I would like to go to the lighthouse and then after that visit the potion shop to
As
procure
will I.
material component.
Same.
Going to the lighthouse.
Lighthouse.
Yes, sir.
I will also go to the lighthouse.
I shall follow.
I walk with them.
And so they walk.
As we
As they describe themselves walking.
So it came to pass.
They walked.
bring yourself
Came for ass.
inside the lighthouse entrance is right here. Step inside.
I found one extra long hair at the tip of me beard. It's starting to bother me. Right here.
I do have the boy slung over my shoulder.
I looked for one hair upon my chin, and I found 3.
Who's in front there?
I believe that's myself.
Our best
Knock on
bud.
the door. Big double
Yeah.
doors.
I'll back you up. I'll be right up there with you.
Just do one of the knock on the front door.
I imagine there's like a large metal knocker sort of thing. or-
One. Knocker, yes.
Large knockers.
Why, thank you, Doctor.
Clever.
Elevate me.
There will be a note here that says knockers.
Doctor.
Knocker. That's the kind of quality content you tuned in for, am I right?
Oh yeah, there it is.
Oh yeah.
We just lost a viewer.
Literally.
Just one.
It was me. I've unsubscribed.
Had enough.
Yeah. Do I hear anything?
Moments the door swings open and there's a brown cloth monk standing before you. So, can I help you?
Yeah, we have brought you an initiate.
An initiate.
Yes, this one's here to join you fine men of the cloth. And I slump him onto the ground.
I see. Come in.
We do.
And he offers you.
Yeah.
Okay. So you can go ahead and step inside. As you step inside, you notice the room. It's a vast room.
Yeah.
Has a massive carpet in the center, as you see. It's kind of tattered, kind of old. But besides the massive altar, you see these statues of what you. Oh, sorry.
I was like, we look short a number.
How can I click?
Wrong layer.
Well, how come I can't click it? Objects layer.
You should be on the token layer, right?
It is.
I can't
Did you
help.
put it on the map layer or something?
I've done everything I can.
That's all.
Weird.
Oh no.
Yeah, and I could grab him, but when I zoomed in, I couldn't grab him. Weird.
And such Acacia's journey came to an end.
Well, hi, Acacia.
For technical difficulties.
Are you sure you don't want another beer? Lock store.
You are now a
Rent off.
You're now an employee of Board and Brew, and so you stay till the end of his days.
And these statues, roughly 10, 12 feet tall. They're all of Umberly, the sea goddess. Facing the center, as you can tell. And there's a little bit better clothed, robed individual standing on the altar, or kneeling on the altar facing at the wall side, where there's a vast, pretty massive portrait mural of Umberly herself. He looks to be like he's praying. Just imagine kind of like a Valkyrie, but like at the sea. She's like a trident in one hand.
Thank you.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, gestures you to come forward into the room. Come.
Did you say he was like going into another room, or
Gesturing you to the center of the room.
oh, center of the room? Hail, priest.
You assume you're talking to the name guy up there.
I assume so.
Hits you right away. He looks like he's face kneeling before the altar and he's in a prayer. But after some time, he stands up and he says, "Welcome."
I bow, kind of do like a light bow.
King and Helm be with you.
What brings you to Umberly's lighthouse?
More a
Well,
function in order. We
Sorry.
are part of the guild.
You're the ones that came on Umberly's gambit.
Aye.
That is correct.
That
we
we
were.
did.
How did he know that?
We know the ship.
Umberly tells me everything.
He's been inside this whole time. I take a step back from him.
As you zoom, you notice this door swing open as a few other monks of this area. And the monks of this area aren't like the class monks, they're more just like men of the cloth.
Like
by the way.
friar
Correct.
monks.
Right.
Do they brew beer here?
I was coming to that.
You see this door swing open, and for a second, you catch a glimpse of the statue back here, and it does not look like Umberly at all. It looks somewhat demonic.
Great times.
Oh boy. Do
I
any
know?
do any other people notice that, or is it just Zoom?
See him because he turned around and for a second and backed away.
I'm just like, I like inch over to Foz and I like nudge him and like do like a point over to the statue. Like,
The door's closed at this point, so it's you can't see it. It's open for a second as someone walks
oh,
through.
I see.
I got my headset on, but BRB 1 second.
The man on the altar says, "My name is Father Rinva. What brings you in today?"
How do you spell that? Father what? Rinvar?
NBA Rinva.
Rinva. We are dropping off. God damn it! Every time. That character had a lot of impact on me. Apparently, it flows very naturally. We're dropping off an initiate as a last rite.
Assume Bud presents Sid to him.
Yeah, we're just presenting Sid. Captain's last rites. We lost him at sea.
Another drunken cabin boy to join our humble.
I just nod my head. Perhaps you could set him straight.
Perhaps he'll become of use.
You're not gonna like sacrifice him or anything.
He approaches you guys and like
I don't know how religion works.
puts his boy puts his hand up there.
I kind of turn to look because I find that a really odd statement. Like I'm just like, yes, perhaps he could be of some use. He was like an aide to the chef. Got some skills, I'm sure. Just too drunk to use them.
He says we had younger among us, so I'm sure we could find use of him. Is there anything else I can help you with?
Well, perhaps some information. We were a company of 2 ships. One didn't make it.
Oh
I'll be
yes,
I'll be curious what the guild told you about
I
our company.
knew very much well about the other ship.
Indeed.
I would be more interested.
Can I insight that?
Yes, you may.
Tell about this.
What are you trying to determine?
When he said he knew about it, did he like know about it because he was behind it, or did he know about it because Umberly told him?
You don't even know if he's telling the truth. He just seems like he has a lot of confidence, arrogance about him.
I'm still just like keeping my distance.
He says the name of the ship. Do you know the name of the ship?
Don't know much about the crew that left before us.
Says, well, the crew before you was called. Ship was called Fondar's Trial.
You don't say.
Don't say.
Sank because perhaps it sank because you didn't have Umberly in your name. Upset the sea goddess and bound to seek her revenge, seek her vengeance.
I guess I don't know how religion works either, May.
I'll tilt my head like. That makes about as much sense as I'm blessed because I'm wearing a helmet.
Yeah, I'm lost too.
Well,
Wait,
either
it was called Fondar's what?
Fondar's Trial.
Fondar's Trial?
Trial
Yeah.
or trials?
Trial.
Okay. Got it.
So pleased. So fucking pleased.
And told me, man of Helm, if your ship was named Helm's Gambit or Helm's Revenge, don't think Helm would be protecting you on the sea?
I could only hope for it. But I
No,
believe
just
that
so-
I've got a duty to myself and to Helm. He just blesses those who protect others. And
So
smite
how
evil
did that?
with such.
Umberlee might protect those who are aboard her ship.
I think believing that Helm will just protect everyone all piecemeal, just because you name a ship after her, doesn't make much sense. You gotta protect yourself first. Protect those who can't. Helm doesn't always have to act because we're there. You catch my meaning?
It's true, the gods help those that help themselves. But there's a middle point, a middle ground. And naming a ship after a god isn't a bad start.
Aye. I suppose it couldn't hurt.
What information can I offer you?
Well, for starters, anything that might have befallen Fondar's trial. You seem to know quite a bit.
Well, there's various sea monstrosities awaiting anyone who braves those waters. Lately, there's a serpent people have deemed electrical. So massive it can just constrict an entire ship.
Do I get the feeling he doesn't believe it, or he's just
It's
kind of
in-
reciting?
Wait, I whisper to Zoom, and I'm like, "Is this how religion works, man?"
You're
It was,
barking up the wrong tree, my friend.
I'm just as lost as you are.
Kaz, you assume that he doesn't. You don't think he believes it, or he really cares? Because he worships. Well, I'll put it this way: he worships the god of the sea. So if someone's going to sink at the sea, it's her will.
I kind of like glanced over at Bud, and glanced back. So, you feel that the beasts are, what? Umberlee's? Umberlee's will? Or will in action?
Well, Umberlee controls the sea, and they're within the sea. So if it wasn't in her will for the ships to sink, then she would surely protect them.
I thought we were talking about middle ground. It seems a bit of extreme.
Aye, but extremities are in the god's realm.
Isn't that everything? So, what do you get up to in this here tower? I'm real curious.
Yes,
How you come out in such a remote location?
we
Well,
did hear that you're quite strange, at least from the people of this small town.
Zoom, did you point someone else to look through the door?
No, just because it's closed right now, but I'm keep eyeing it, and I'm just like, yeah, and is this like only for Umberlee, or like what was that other thing about in there? And I point at the closed door.
As well, we started as a humble lighthouse, but we found these statues of Umberlee actually around the grounds. Ancient. Not myself, of course, but when the lighthouse was first built.
I take a look at these statues.
He ignores your question, Zoom.
I feel like I didn't get my question answered.
Pardon me.
Because it didn't really look like Umberlee to me, or at least it didn't look like these other statues.
Well, certainly there's other statues in here besides Umberlee.
Oh, did you find those as well?
But I don't know where they came from.
Who are those gods, mate? If they're not unbelief.
I mean, I wouldn't even know if it was a deity. It looked a little bit more demonic to me, honestly.
He stops you and he says, "Listen. This is a lighthouse. The keepers here are humble folk. We serve Umberlee, and we light the beacon to make sure it's lit. They have various belongings, some statues that may not be of Umberlee, but we are humble folk.
So there is a, damn it again. there's a distinction between you and the keepers of the lighthouse.
Well, I am the father. Everyone else here is brothers. Our brothers, rather.
But you're all under one umbrella of Umberly.
It is correct, so to speak.
But you don't know what the others are doing, or who they worship.
So it's not like the monk 24/7, my friend.
I'm just trying to understand. No offense meant.
They live here in the lighthouse. They're free to come and go as they please.
Foz, this place is giving me a little bit of creeps. I just say quietly to him so that the police guy can't hear.
Is it giving me any creeps?
And as he says all this stuff,
Hearing us.
he gestures someone to towards that door, and one of the brothers goes over to the door and locks it.
So, Father Dean say, I have a request. It has always been this old man's wish to see the sea from the top of the lighthouse.
He smiles. He says, "Many have wished to see the sea from the lighthouse. Unfortunately, it's off limits to those who are not monks themselves."
Might I inquire why?
Well, you'd be crossing the sleeping grounds of the monks that live here. They deserve their privacy.
Can I insight this guy to see if he's full of shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's lying. He's lying.
Can
I give Casa the real good like squint. And,
Do you have like a degree of squints? Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
This is the heavy
45-degree angle eyebrow.
I kind of glance back at Bud. I'm like, I kind of shrug. Like, what do you want us to do here? Like, I can.
Can I roll a perception to see if I understand what Bud's doing?
Yeah.
Do it.
Well, you make funny face.
You about to dime him out in front of the father?
Oh yeah, you understand. You can see his expression, like he doesn't believe him, and he's wanting to.
I just whisper over to because I was like standing by Zoom. And I whisper to Zoom and I was like, "Hey, I think the kitty guy's onto something, mate. Look at him. Look at his tail.
Doing the little cat thing like.
I think we
Swiggity.
better be careful." And I just kind of put my hand on my sword a little bit, and I'm just kind of waiting, almost like I look like I'm scratching my back. I'm just like, something might happen.
And I start like kind of screening myself in front of Sid. Like I just like put myself between him and the father. I'm like,
Certainly, I did not anticipate us to be given free reign of the establishment. A guided tour, of course, was what I was expecting.
Simply out of the cards, my friend.
That is.
Oz, maybe you should just do a prediction right now, and if you predict yourself that you would go up to the top of the tower, then it'll happen.
Unfortunately, it does not work like that, my friend. As much as I would like to have tried.
could you help me
Take
understand a
note of
bit?
his words.
Can you help me take a bit more of an understanding about what the monks do here exactly? You say you want worship Umberly.
That is
You
correct.
you guys do anything for travelers, like rites and worship to try and offer them safe passage, for instance?
Oh, we do. Keep the lighthouse lit, as I spoke. We make sure ships coming have a beacon. But yes, of course, we travel. We have help travelers with prayers to Umberly for safe travels.
How's that been going? What's your record like these days? Any good? Seems like there's a lot of bodies washed up. You give them rights.
He is insulted by your insult, and
That's often what happens when you get insulted.
he says, "You're welcome to stay here as long as you like, as long as you don't go snooping around. All are welcome to this first floor of the lighthouse. Upper levels are off limits." He says,
I
"I
understand.
must go back to prayer now," and he goes back over to the altar.
Would you mind if I left a offering on the altar as thanks for the safe passage of our vessel?
He sighs and he says, "Very well."
All right, I will go up and place a gold piece on the altar, and as I am doing that, would like to look and take a glance and see if there has been any sort of like ritualistic magic or anything being cast, and kind of give it a quick once over in
Roll
the
investigation.
process. Investigation. Could I argue for an arcana?
That's fair.
All right, I will argue for that and subtract a gold piece from my inventory. What did I get? Did I click it? Thought I clicked it. There we go.
Don't sense any foul play here. It's all like on this altar. It seems very clean. It seems
Okay.
like it's used primarily as an altar for worshiping Umberly. There's nothing, no blood mark or signs of struggling, as you might be anticipating. There might be some type of like sacrificial stuff here. That's what you're probably thinking.
Mhm.
No, there's no signs of that at all.
Okay.
Did-
My
did-
thanks.
Does he go up and like get on his knees and you start praying?
Yes, and he brings Sid with him.
Okay. I would like to take out a little bit of my something I'd never leave home without, a little bit of holy water, and almost like I'm walking up to do the same, and kind of go like I'm doing a prayer and kind of splash a little bit, but make a point to get a little bit on him, like on his skin. So kind of like whether his hands are on the ground or his feet, just do a little whoosh at the ground, and my goal is to get him a little bit and then apologize for getting it on him. So yeah, I go up and
You throw some water on him, and he immediately gets like upset. Doesn't do anything to his skin.
Okay.
But he's like, "How dare you? That is no way to behave inside a monastery. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave immediately."
Oh, my friend, I apologize. As a worshiper of Helm myself, I always bless the ground. I apologize for getting it on you.
Sid's looking up at you like, "Please don't leave me here."
You know, I just thought of something. Sid left all his belongings back on the ship.
That's right. We need to get his things at first. I want to make sure that he has everything and is ready.
Would it be alright if we took him for his last day with the crew?
You may bring his stuff here. We have some words to go over. Come back when you have his things.
Righto.
Did he explicitly say we could take him? Or did he just
No,
say
he just
come
said
back
bring his
with
things back.
Can we... I wrote a song for him, mate, and I need him to hear it. Can he come and join us?
You can play it for him next time you're back with all his belongings.
And that's what I was trying to confirm.
We'll be right
But
back.
it's only a song for him, mate, and this place isn't exactly the most private, you know? I mean, he told me to write him a special song before he had to go, but he didn't want anybody else to hear it, so I told him I'd sing it to him on the ship. We didn't know this would be his last night, mate. Can we just take him back so he can get his things and hear his song?
Sorry, this is once again out of the cards. Once he is offered, he may not leave until his ceremonies are done.
Oh, I'm sorry, mate. I guess I won't sing you that song anymore. I'll just rip it up or burn it.
Sure. Surely the individual himself has some say in this matter. No.
It's just like, yeah, I don't want to be here. And guy looks back like, well, you don't have a choice anymore. You were offered up as a troublesome cabin boy that you are. They said it themselves. It was just the captain's last orders.
While this is going on, I'm gonna, sink back in the group a little bit and begin to cast Detect Evil and Good.
I was actually going to use Divine Sense here in a second.
Okay.
Are you guys both doing that?
I mean, I'm definitely doing Detect Evil and Good.
How long does it take you to do it?
10 minutes.
So I think Divine Sense is more of an instant action. So let me do it.
Yeah, you go ahead.
No, that's snapped a corner. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. I would start like walking in this direction.
What's the radius on it?
The radius is 60 feet.
And how long does it last?
Do you have the spell up still?
It's the same thing as the.
Yeah, it's just like
You should be able
as
to
an
share.
action, you can here.
It's like a radar blip,
different,
right?
yeah.
You just go like, boom, and it's a one-time thing.
Yeah, I don't see a duration on here, so I can see the locations of celestial fiends, undeads within 60 feet. That is not behind total cover. I know the type, but not its identity. Within some radius, I can also detect the presence of any place or object that has been consecrated or desecrated, as with the Hollow spell.
You want to walk towards the door?
Yeah.
Okay. The area down below is consecrated. Just through those doors, it's desecrated.
Lovely.
I'll stop.
The record.
Record scratch.
I'll say, shit. Tell me, Father Inva, what's behind these locked doors?
Too many questions. I have already asked your friend to leave for splashing water on me. How rude.
Let me rephrase. In the name of King Odasses, tell me what's behind these doors.
Hunter, not a knight.
I
But
raised
I
me-
am, mate.
For
I
my
completely
background,
step forward, and I am a knight because I was part of the army. And I step forward.
But I am, mate. And by the king's order, he did say you must tell us what's going on.
well, I may not be a knight per se. I still enforce the king's law. Behind these doors, I hear detect something a bit foul.
He moves over the way to the doors and he says, I've heard enough of this. I need you out of here. And he walks the door with a key and walks through. And as he walks through, you guys all peer in and see this demonic figure. And he locks the door from the inside.
So he had all that time to walk all the way over here.
Yeah,
Well,
like, we just
Walking through, and he walked through here and he opened up the door and walked in and closed the door behind him as he said
Did
this.
he? Is Sid still on the altar?
Sit with him.
Okay.
I would have attempted to interpose. If I'm not allowed to do that, then I'm gonna try the door.
Well, you can try to interpose first.
I would absolutely try to interpose.
Here by the time you're interposing.
What was that?
Very like close to the door by the time you're interposing.
Can I get like a foot in the door?
Roll dexterity check.
Like I guess this doesn't really matter.
But he's slamming the door hard, so it kind of hurts your foot.
Just hears the clink of chain.
Yeah.
I'm afraid Father I must insist. I'll just like shoulder check the door open.
I'll like
Doors.
go to back him up.
Yeah.
I'm
Father
also
Dean will
moving.
kind of whisper to Zoom, "Get ready. I foresee violence.
I like set down my. I've been carrying like a bag of all my like cookware and belongings and stuff, and I just like set it down and like take out my hand axes, which are like meat cleavers.
I'll do the, you have a baseball bat, you're holding the handle, and you flip it around, and you grab it again, ready to go, shield out.
We're all doing our super moves or something. Super
Avengers.
poses.
He says, "Careful, soldier of hell. Some rooms are meant not to be entered." And he casts darkness and shove, and as you stumble back, he closes the door and he begins bolting. But you can hear him running in the other side of the room.
I'll do the breaching kick. Like I'll just like right at the the door handle, attempting to like break this thing open.
Yeah, I'll assist you with shoulder checking that thing.
Athletics checks.
Not
Usually
bad.
break it open. Yeah, you break the door down and you see this demonic figure on the other side. It looks like very bug-like demon with a
Wait, do we
like,
see
kinda
through the darkness?
face like opened up. It's like humanoid kind of, but it's got ant-like face with huge mandibles that are like open on the sides and like tentacles coming out of it, but they look like centipedes.
Does it bear any resemblance to the thing we fought out at sea?
No, not at all.
From my studies and just general knowledge of stuff, would I be able to possibly identify if this is like a notable figure?
Oh, history.
History. Righty.
Nice. Some good rolls in it.
This is not awakening creature. It's something that looks like Sinborn.
Great.
Like Sinborn? Okay. That
Meaning
is a Sinborn creature.
How much do we actually see? Because it's he casts darkness, right? And he closed the door.
walk through the darkness, you're probably like here, so you can see all of it. You get to the like middle of the carpet.
Sure.
Foz will probably like right here.
Foz, I think you're gonna see the top of the thing after all.
Half of that was a ploy. The other half, a prediction.
Seems we're a bit out of our purview, but I, for one, am going to attempt to bring it down. Seems we're dealing with a cult.
One that must be eradicated.
I will cast Detect Magic
They smell a hunt.
and maintain concentration on it. Do I detect that the statue or anything else in the room is magical?
In this room. But you do detect that, like, there's... I mean, they already said, like, this room feels desecrated as you walk in. It doesn't feel holy. It feels like there's something off.
But I'm just gonna keep that up and maintain it, so as we ascend, if anything within, I believe 30 feet? Yeah, 30 feet is magical. I get the, Skyrim detect life aura thing on it.
I'm also going to disguise myself as the yeah, I'll turn myself into the weirdo guy who we were talking to, the priest.
What was that?
Broke up on that.
Father Rinba.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a useful kill there. So it looks like you're going up first. When
Indeed.
when I detected good and evil, was it like a centralized point or just like the whole room is fucked?
Yeah. Seems like it's desecrated.
Okay. I'll just look at everybody else, give a nod, and nod up toward the stairs.
Do the stairs go
Oh, wait.
down as well as up?
No, they
Or is it just up?
go up.
Okay.
I don't know if I can do that yet, actually. I might have to be 3rd level before I can do disguise up. Hold on. Let me double check. Well, it has a thing.
Was this a racial thing or no?
Yeah, it's a racial thing.
Oh.
I can't remember though if it's something I can do at this level. It's like slightly grayed out, which is why it has me questioning now. But I can still check it.
We're still on level 1, aren't we?
Did you guys
Yeah.
ascend? Yes.
But you don't get racial traits on leveling up though, do you?
Some,
you should already have
if
them.
you get
Some do.
spells, you get
So,
some
some
Oh,
like
okay.
Verbal details.
but I
growl
don't
and
remember.
things like that.
Hybrids.
Did we level up?
No,
No.
we're still-
Yes.
No, Ross decided we didn't.
No, Ross said we don't level up.
Ross.
Furball magic, you can cast Detect Magic and Disguise Self
stuff
with
to
this
do.
trait using Wisdom as your spellcasting ability. Once you cast either spell, you can't cast it again with this trait until you finish a short or long rest. When you use this version of Disguise Self, you can seem up to 3 feet shorter than normal.
Yeah, so I
So
look
yeah,
like
you can do it. But it's if you've detected magic, you can't. It's one or the other.
Is it? I thought it's either. You could just do it on
Uh,
a short rest. That's what it
you
looks
can
like in
cast
D&D Beyond. I have a check.
Once you cast either spell, you can't cast it again until with this trait. Oh, so maybe you can do 1 Detect Magic and 1 Disguise Self.
Yeah, I think I can do
Okay.
one of each.
So let's get us an order here. Who's going up
I'm
first?
going first.
I will stay in the middle.
I will bring up the rear with the gear.
Yeah, I'll be in the middle, I guess.
Because it was a bit of a DM question, but I'm thinking of like reach and clear.
I'm in the middle.
I would like to stay in the middle, and if I see anything magical, I will point it out.
Well then, Father, I guess it's you first.
Yep, it is. That's me.
Be
Yes,
careful.
yes, I'm
sir.
bothered.
I
Ascend.
foresee danger
ow.
ahead.
Pull it back a little bit. I don't want to mistake you for Father.
I can't tell the difference.
I've taken a vow of silence. Let's go. And I just keep going.
I'll give him like 10 feet, but I'll be up right behind them.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be.
Yeah, I was trying to be second. I was trying.
You
well,
be second, be second, but I'll come up, give him a little space so that he can
Yeah.
do his fatherly duties.
duty.
It's convincing.
There's-
persona.
Ascend the staircase, stone staircase, for quite a long time, roughly like 100 feet. And you're probably halfway up, and a door comes up from like the midway up the tower. There's a room. Also, a set of bed.
Oh.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, look at these beds.
Frodo.
Gandalf, is that you?
I don't know. These guys
Yeah.
look like your regular grade A priests.
Yeah.
Nothing
I am
suspicious.
normal.
Bunch of
Is
Christian
it-
boys we went
Yeah.
to school with.
Does it look like
Wow.
he came through this way, or did I see any sign that he went up higher?
You can keep going up. There's not really any tracks you can see. I mean, like, what are you using to determine if you're going up or down?
Could I do like? Is there like a track? Did he leave any tracks or anything? Could I search for?
No, there's not really tracks here.
Okay.
I,
Um,
Sid!
Sid, you hear no answer.
Fuck. I actually thought that would work.
Okay. I just say real quiet. Do we want to breach this door? Or do we want to keep going up?
I
Is
say
there
we
anybody
clear
here?
everything.
Well, all right.
Do I
Okay.
detect anything magical like through the walls?
How far does it reach? 30
Let
feet?
me check. Detect magic.
It's 30 feet
Well, how thick are the walls?
down.
How thick is it? Like 1 foot of stone?
2 C's, 3 C's.
Because it's blocked by 1 foot of stone. So if it's 1 foot thick, technically I couldn't see through the walls. Is what
It'd
I'm
be more
getting
than-
at.
It'd be more than a foot.
Okay, then I cannot see through the walls. Never
Even
mind.
then, your distance wouldn't catch anything.
Everyone get in position.
Get information.
Come on, baby.
I am ready.
I'll take the other side of the door.
Oh, damn it, that's where I'm going.
Look here.
Those who are
Stand
pushing,
up.
Guess I'll stand right here, mate.
I guess over
It
here.
doesn't look like a good spot for me.
those who are pushing new roll athletics checks.
Wait, what?
But now?
Everyone?
Who's opening the
So
door?
it's me and
Oh.
Bud. Or sorry, me and Zoom.
Zoom in.
Oh,
Ooh.
baby.
No help needed.
Oh,
Oh,
baby!
wow.
Oh wow!
Well,
Look at that.
that was
So
easy.
you guys,
Professionals.
One large shot.
you guys both kick your sides of the doors, and the doors completely fly off the hinges towards the towards the.
I went to
center.
school for this.
Shield up, flail out, and yeah.
As you do so, it makes a loud noise, but the individuals in the center room do not turn to face you. They were instead of brown robes, they're in black robes, and they have daggers. All of them have daggers by their side in sheaths. And instead of Umberlee statues, you see that same statue you saw before surrounding this room.
Great.
I move into the room and I quickly say to Umlau, I'm like, Umlau, can you throw your voice and say something like you're the priest,
And I'm like,
and I'll be your puppet.
I've been waiting for this day all my life, mate. A real life puppet.
I'm your puppet.
Just don't
And
stick
I-
your hand anywhere. That's,
I'll
that's
keep my
very
hands to
uncomfortable.
myself, mate. I put my hands up like this and I drop my sword. It's alright, mate. I'll pick that up before we fight things.
Sounds good. I walk into the room.
As you walk into the room, you notice that they're chanting, mumbling to themselves.
Also, real quick, does Phosphordine detect any magic or anything? I just really don't.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. As the door opens.
I throw my voice and as if I'm the priest.
Okay, what do you say?
I tell the ones chanting, man, this is gonna be difficult.
And I'm like,
Yeah. I'm just like, it's time that you left this room. But first, I need everyone to each move to like the other side of the room so I can perform this ritual that I've been studying.
Both of you guys will deception check. It's going to be a disadvantage on whoever rolls lowest.
I'm just like,
I'm gonna be moving like, oh, why didn't do disadvantage? I thought.
No, I'm saying both of you guys roll, and whoever gets the lowest
Oh,
roll.
it's like
Yeah.
gotcha.
Disadvantage between the two of you.
I'm gonna keep,
Okay.
I'm gonna keep like inching closer as I'm talking, or as I'm talking.
like my deception
So,
is
Leave
yeah.
your voice behind.
Unfortunately, Zoom's mouthing does not line up to your.
I like
Words.
actually talk a bit. I'm like,
It's Gojira!
How relevant, Mark?
Anyways, as you approach and you start like put a foot on the carpet, they stop chanting and all of them look towards you.
and I'm like, I think they found you out, mate.
Yeah, you roll for
I like
initiative
point
now.
at my mouth like,
This was a terrible plan.
Second.
Ah, shit. It didn't put me in.
When it comes to just initiative, I am just trashola. Just a trash bag.
Sorry, there you go.
Oh, I can do it again? Yes,
Redo it.
I get a chance.
oh come on,
Oh, man.
God damn it.
Oh, jeez.
How do I roll for each one? You said
Click on the token.
right.
And then the little gear, or I'm sorry, you should be able to right click and it says add to
Add
initiative.
turn.
Add turn.
Yeah, you right click, and there should be add turn. That'll add that to the turn order. And then in the character sheet for whatever that is, you click the initiative for that, and then that'll, with the token selected for that guy,
okay.
and that should add the number for it.
Sheets then.
Then just roll d20. And then whatever their initiative, plus or minus.
Yeah, Josh, I told Matt I'd show him Foundry. I'm gonna show it to you too.
Okay.
When we get the chance.
Sounds good.
Sponsored
Just
by
so we have. Yeah, right. Just so we have something else in our arsenal. Just in case.
All right, mate.
No fucking fighting.
14.
Courtesy of the peaky fucking bro.
What's your plus there? Cast IE?
0.
Look at all these people going in initiative before
that's
me.
Shiny.
Bud, what's your initiative, Bud?
-1.
Correct. That's it. All right, so it's gonna be that first guy is gonna approach you and attempt to stab you with his dagger.
Hi there.
I'm the father.
Walks right up.
He walks up, got an expression on his face, and just takes his dagger out and attempts to skewer you. That says my name still. Oh, sorry, you're not seeing that, GM.
Nah.
He misses.
Oh.
Oh.
You manage to maneuver out of the way because you see him coming pretty directly, and you dodge it.
Tonberry.
Yeah, pretty exact. Cass, you're up.
I run straight to here, like just sweep up and like I'm going for an uppercut with my flail.
Mm.
Let's see if it works. Does 17 hit?
1 second. Yes, it does.
Awesome. 5. I think that's all I can do.
You smash him in the gut with your flail, and he starts coughing and wheezing. And you made a big dent in his chest.
Big chunk.
Maybe collapsed the lung. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
His turn. He's going to approach you, and well, no, he's not going to do that. He's going to take out his dagger and cut his hand and spray blood on the ground before him right here.
Oh boy.
That's not great.
Don't like that one bit.
Where is it? Like right in front of him here?
In the center of the group there. Throws it out before him.
Center. Oh, here in this. I got it.
Yeah.
That helps.
It's blood.
That's a lot of blood.
Wow, you're up.
Sorry, Tyler. I just noticed that I'm actually not in the initiative order.
Oh, cool.
I don't think I am either.
Can I get some water?
So click on yourself.
Yeah, I had clicked on myself, but for some reason didn't add it.
Might have been before the.
Yeah.
might have-
Oh, there we go. Yeah. Sorry about that.
It's all good. Move you.
There you go.
14 AC for
Perfect.
zoom, zoom, zoom.
Alright. I see this guy run up to Zoom, I'm gonna step in the room now. I think this is probably that's as far as I want to go. I am going to cast Vicious Mockery at it.
Which one? Sorry. Bowman
This guy
before.
right here. Yeah.
I think you missed.
Oh,
Was it
sorry.
saving?
That was just no. That was just a D. I literally it hit it. Just
What just happened?
did it. I don't know if you
Wisdom
actually
save.
cast it.
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, the wisdom saving throw. Sorry, I'm like, what the fuck just happened? There we go.
He succeeds.
Whoops.
He succeeds.
Yeah.
All right. I'll just.
What did you say to him?
Oh, I'm like, well, you're not a very nice guy, and you hit my friend, so I'm gonna hurt you. And that's why it didn't work.
Excellent.
And,
Anything else?
Yeah, that's my turn.
All right, Drake, you're up.
So am I able to just can I move like behind him somehow, like unnoticed?
See how much is your move? Not really. You don't really have a cover to get behind him unnoticed.
Okay. I will. I will stand next to this guy.
Mhm.
And I will take a shot with my bow.
so.
And here we go.
Oh, you have to roll to
Oh,
hit
the
first.
oh, if I to hit
on your page, Ross.
yeah.
Click on, like, hover over like the weapon little symbol, and it should pop up like a B with a D20 on it.
Oh,
Hit
on
that.
the weapon.
Yeah. And then it'll do it all at once.
All right. Well, you
Was
definitely
that right?
hit.
Okay.
And you're shooting the guy right in front of Cass.
Yeah.
So how would you like to kill this guy? Where did you hit him?
I hit him straight in the chest where it was caved in.
Okay. So yeah, he made a big dent in his chest from the flail, and you shoot right in the same lung, and you actually pierce his heart.
Ooh, nice.
All right.
Shot
So
to the heart!
Bullseye.
Air, and then he just falls backward and bleeds out.
Nice.
Not today,
Excellent.
devil.
And you're too lazy. You gave Colts a bad name.
All right, this guy here, he's going to do the same as the last guy and cut himself and throw blood in the center.
You give cards. I'm sure nothing will come up with blood. I'm sure they're just staining the carpet.
How else do you think the rug got red? It was
I
actually
mean,
white
sure.
when they started, when they bought
It
it.
doesn't dry itself.
Yeah, exactly. I hear it's actually the main export of this region.
Super Vogue. It's super
Yeah.
All
All the
right.
rage with vampires.
So I'm gonna go ahead and move here. I run through the doorway, and I don't have to touch him. No, okay. So this is a new ability from Tasha's. This is with the Peace Cleric.
All right.
As I'm gonna do my emboldening bond upon. Let's see, we got Zoom here, and we have Kas. So I'm going to, as an action, I choose 2 willing creatures, both of them within 30 feet of me. You better be willing. I create a magical bond among them for 10 minutes, or until I use a feature again. While any bonded creature is within 30 feet of one another, once per turn they can roll a d4 and add it to an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw.
cool.
So as long as you guys stay near each other, and I run up, and as I cast it, you feel like, holy light kind of flow through. Stay close. You guys will come out on top. And I got my shield up and my mace, and that's my turn.
Who'd you cast it on? Cast and
Yeah, these Cass and Zoom.
Cast and Zoom.
Bill, I cast an ability on you.
Okay.
It's this new emboldening bond, which as long as you stay within 30 feet of Matt, you guys once per turn can add a D4 to an attack, ability check, or saving throw.
Cool.
That's cool.
Very.
Yeah, I can use it twice per long rest. So
Nice.
yeah, so now you guys are slightly boosted, and that is my turn.
Excellent. All right, you got another one. Gonna do the same thing. Cut himself and throw blood in the center.
Oh, great, more bloods. Squirt.
Dear diary.
Apathetic.
Where's a basilisk when you need one?
Looking you up.
Yeah, I can't reach anybody, so I'm gonna double move. Straight. Which was the one that just went? Good for me.
Is it this one?
Is that one?
Just, yeah.
Oh, run up to this one.
Okay.
That's all I got.
You just damaged.
Oh,
I look
great.
menacing while I do it.
You have to.
How big are you?
All right. That's it. So Faz, you're up.
Fuzz will run up here and. Shh. Good. Him. I will produce my seeing orb, and it glows blue, and snowflakes gather around it, and I unleash a ray of frost upon him.
Okay.
Which is an attack roll, which I will roll shortly here.
Nice.
What is that? I hit.
It's a 20.
He takes 1d8. That rolled in. Did it,
It
roll
rolled
it?
in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It rolled it in D&D Beyond, and then it rolled it here. So
the
sorry.
6 was in D&D Beyond. I guess the 5 was in here.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know why it rolled in both.
It's weird.
yeah. I gotta.
Got damage and then. Oh yeah.
I blame D&D Beyond.
Yeah.
I'm sure they're just
Um,
blaming all of it.
Anyway, he takes either 5 or 6 damage, and his move is reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn.
With that damage and the damage he inflicted on himself, he gets killed. So how would you like to kill him?
Oof, nice.
Just I'll target the like where I'm guessing it's like his wrist or something that he slits, and it'll like go in and like go up his arm and like up his neck and just and then it'll fall over.
Falls over and
Frostbitten.
his arm shatters on the ground as he hits the ground. Excellent.
It is my turn. Do I detect any magic within 30 feet of me from here, like from the
Yeah.
statues or anything?
You're 30 feet from them.
Within 30 feet, like here, this general vicinity. Because I'm still concentrating on detect magic, so.
Statues aren't magic. These guys might, maybe.
Okay. And once
Last
I
guy's
have
up.
chance-
He's going to cut himself and throw blood into the center. You guys got really lucky with the damage they self-inflicted to them.
Nice.
Thou art the most
Hi.
benevolent DM for even counting that damage against them. Or those I would not have.
Free ability.
As he does this, the 3 that are left there turn and kneel before the blood pile as it begins to boil.
No.
Wow.
No.
All of a sudden,
Coming.
I don't need to get within 30 feet of that blood to know that it's magical.
We expect something is coming. Zoom, you're up.
So the blood is on top of the carpet, right?
Correct.
I'm going to rage. I go into like, start twitching it. Well, everyone can't really see it because my hair covers my eyes normally, but my eyes just start twitching a bit, and then like, I like push my hair back, and you just see like crazed, like fanatic-y type
Like,
eyes.
looking in all directions.
And I'm gonna grab the carpet and just try and yank it as hard as I can and try and trip the ball.
It's a huge carpet. That thing's heavy. Son.
See, you could do this too well, and everything stays where it is.
But I assume the blood would still move because even if everyone like stays on it, like I want the blood to move away from the center of whatever fucking weirdo ritual this is. Or how about this instead? I'll like do like a wave thing with the carpet. I like try and like lift it up and snap it down on them to try and like.
Try it. Roll an athletics check.
That I like more because it doesn't bring it closer to.
All right, here we go. Advantage. Wow.
I just want to. You never know.
Yeah, you do have a plus D4.
You could use your D4.
Oh yeah, baby.
Well, that helps.
Here's how this goes. You do a ripple, and it only goes as far as up to Vulcan, and just kind of slaps him in the ass, and that's it.
What a treat.
Ooh.
Worth a try. Okay, so I'm raged. That was my bonus action and action. I will then just like be really mad and just run up to this guy.
Okay, he is technically prone now, so you do have an advantage on attack.
Oh, do I still have an attack action? Because I thought that was my action to try and.
If you have a bonus action, you to do anything.
I've raged. Yeah. so
Okay.
that's my full turn.
I told you I foresaw violence. I did not say it would go well.
Brandon, say hi to Steven.
Hi, Steve.
I didn't even see you do that.
His turn, he moves at him. Did I just go on top of someone? Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah. Did you just push somebody forward, or maybe not?
No,
Me?
okay.
I don't know.
That's good. That's good. Did I push you forward?
That was me. No, I'm good. I'm in that.
Alright, he moves up. What do I got here? He's gonna cast Ice Knife.
Great spell.
He's casting it on this guy here.
That number took a long time to show up.
Hold up. Did I read this right? No,
Is
that's
this a
not,
save?
that wasn't the spell he was trying to use. He's using Frostbite, not Ice Knife.
Also a good spell.
Unless you're Bill. Then it never works.
It worked like what, twice in like Mad Mage?
The whole campaign? Yeah, that sounds about right. It was like 2 or 3
level.
times.
Frostbites, fireballs. That character was something else.
I'm never doing damage ever again. with spells.
But man, when you twins enlarge on the fighters and haste,
I was a support bot. And
very
disintegrator.
effective.
Well, the
once
cultist
he
barely
casts-
failed, so he actually takes the 4 damage.
A.
Y'all.
However, he tried to freeze. Akasu tried to freeze his foot to the ground, and it didn't kill him, but did some damage. Okay. At the beginning of this turn, something begins crawling out of the blood in the center. You see, first tentacles, what looks like tentacles, come out, but really they're centipedes.
One might say it is blood born.
Hmm.
Ooh, hello.
Oh wait, that music's copyrighted. Can't use that.
Just gotta get-
Oh,
Whoa.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
that's your big boy.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Holy shit.
Just had to do it for dramatic effect.
Yeah, zoom in on that thing, by the way. Let's see what that thing looks like.
Oh man.
I don't like it.
It's got a spider for a head. It's just a dead spider though, so it should be fine. Because the legs are up.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I'd like to point out I still look like a cultist.
Oh no, it goes right away.
Oh no.
Yes.
Not
right.
great.
First off, it's gonna go approach this cultist and try to tentacle it with one of the centipedes.
Oh boy, what a treat.
Open another tab here. 1 second.
You have 0 information on this, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Okay.
Man, if we
Just
could just
double
like
checking.
left. Like,
Oh yeah, no, we could have sacrificed Sid and just not dealt with this at all. We still could run. That's an option.
But the
Isn't it
prospect
locked?
of level 2 is on the horizon.
Yes.
It's right in front
So
of us.
you crit with the tentacle.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Yeah, so he sends out a centipede tentacle at this thing, and it just skewers its face and pulls it to him. And the jaws clench around its face and begins eating him, and he swallows him whole.
Oh, he's getting stronger.
Turns around, and faces back towards you guys. Kazday, you're up.
Can we kill his food first?
Okay.
I mean,
Doesn't
we
need,
kill
like,
his food, he just eats the dead body. Right?
That's fair.
Or he
So-
eats us.
This could be a reach. Let me know if I'm overstepping my bounds here. In my backstory, I fought against some Sinborn and some monsters during the Awakening. Does this thing resemble anything I've seen before?
Yeah, you might have some information on it.
What would you like me to roll to try and discover some information about this thing before I crap my pants? What was that?
Do something for me.
Let me see here. How about a perform? No, I'm just kidding. What about a survival check?
Sure. I'll take survival.
Ew.
You face the foe before. It is a fearsome
There it
foe.
is.
My bullshit has gained me.
Huzzah.
So it's a fearsome foe. In what
Nice.
way? Like
That crit.
unassailable kind of threatening, or
You yourself have never been bit by one, but you have accompanied someone who has been bit. So usually it'll use its tentacle to hit you, and if it does hit you, it'll try to pull you in to bite you or eat you if you are already killed. If you're bitten and you survive, you have 72 hours to become cured, and if you don't, you become a hive mind of the Sinborn Scourge.
Good
Well
times.
then.
Jesus Christ. Would I know anything about a cure for that? You say cure like it's like a curse sort of thing, or
Mm-hmm.
do I not know?
It's going to be a greater restoration.
Woof.
And it's going to be also, you know that non-magical weapons won't do anything. Not do anything, but will be resistance.
This foe is beyond.
I was waiting for it.
Run!
Run! Back.
Swords have no use here.
What about meat cleavers?
Cleaver.
I will.
Non-magical weapon, it's resistant to non-magical.
Dude, yeah. I will put my flail away, draw a javelin, huck it at this guy right here, and start leaving. I say, we cannot. This is well beyond us. We cannot fight this.
Bobby?
That's yeah.
Well be us.
Wrong campaign, friend.
You hit. Roll damage.
Damn.
Let's see, which one is that?
It's the one right next in line.
Yeah. So you skewer him. He's not even facing you. You skewer him through the back, and it's the javelin sticks into the ground, and he guys lunges forward, and he's dead.
I say, run! And I leave. I'm out.
What?
Gosh.
Stay within 30 feet of me, though.
You move within 30 feet of me.
Umlaut
That's
trap.
not how the ability works.
I don't give a shit if you're running in there.
I'm last in initiative.
It's not like he's gonna go before you. He's at the top.
Hey, Cassio is.
I'm going to cast. Let me. Sorry, I need to see the distance on this one. It's 30 feet. So I'm gonna move up. Right behind, or yeah, I'm gonna move up right here. And so, that's just enough, I guess. I'll move up 5 more feet, just so I can cast. I'm gonna cast Bane on him, first level.
Constitution saving throw, right? Or what type of saving throw is it? Charisma?
Crit saving throw. DC, I think, is 13 if I'm correct.
I crit.
Damn. Well, it's him and this guy, if this guy's still alive.
And the other guy, you said?
Let me see if he's within range.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah, so it's him and both those guys. Yeah, him and
That guy definitely fails.
Alright, cool. So, yeah, he'll take a D4 at the beginning of his turn. Or yeah, anytime he has to make an attack or a saving throw, he's got a minus a D4 to it.
Sure.
Now run.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Was that 25 feet? Yeah, I'm gonna move back 5 more feet, and that'll be the end of my turn.
Cool. Drake, you're up.
So we're attacking this guy, seems.
Well, I mean, run.
Yeah. Well, I'm not attacking the big guy. I have no magical weapons. But I suppose I think my bow has, it says 80/320 feet.
So that means it's like your normal range and your long range. So within 80 feet, you can shoot normally without disadvantage, and then you can go up to 320 feet. But anything over the 80 has disadvantage on the attack roll, so you have less of a chance to hit.
You can still hit him if you want
Yeah,
to.
but it's like your 320 is your maximum to where you can't shoot further than that.
Okay.
Right.
So yeah, that's within 80 feet, so I'll take a shot at the cultist. And bada boom.
Bada bing.
Oh, that was too fast. Oh, there we... Whoa.
Hits. And let's see, you skew him sideways through the eye.
Unlucky.
But he's not completely dead. He's like kind of like hunched over, like barely holding himself up.
So that was the strike, right? Okay.
Yeah, you hit him.
All right.
You can still move if you'd like to.
I'll take a 1 step towards the door.
You can move more than one step if you'd like. You can move 30 feet. You haven't moved at all. If you want to take 1 step, that's cool.
Well, yeah, I'll just stand next to the door.
Okay. Bud, you're up.
Okay. Well, I am going to look at... It's because he's last in order. I'm going to look at Zoom and... basically, take this, my friend, and as soon as you can, get out. And I reach my hand out towards, and I will cast, let's see, is it within range? 5, 10, Yeah, you're within range. I cast Sanctuary on you.
Sanctuary.
You are now warded, so the creature, if it attacks you, it's going to have to make a Wisdom save. If it fails, it's got to attack someone else, or it ends. Sorry, James. Actually, James, you're up next. You can get out.
Say, I'm gonna run.
Yeah,
Thanks for the thought.
I do that, and I will actually back up here to the door, or no, yeah, right here, just to kind of
Behind the door.
yeah, behind the door with it open, just to kind of like beckoning the guys to come
You
this way.
guys did break down the door.
We blew them off the hinges.
Oh,
Oh,
cool.
yeah, true.
It's Sandy in the
Disintegrated.
doorway.
We rolled so well that they're not there anymore.
Right.
Disintegrate.
But yeah, I'm standing in the doorway to kind of help the guys
Ceased
get
to
through,
be.
and that's it.
Deleted.
Walking you.
I am not equipped for this. And I'll just bolt. I just ran in, watched the guy die in front of me, then ran back. I am a hero.
Effective turn. You.
Efficiency 0.
Did you double or single move?
That was double.
Oh, okay.
I could break through, but I can kind of hold back just a bit.
Faz or Dean, unless you have something else you want to do there, Vulcan.
No, that's it.
All right. I will
Yeah,
call
right.
out to Zoom. Zoom, if you fight that thing, I foresee your death. And
Oh shit.
run. And Fazradin will hurl another ray of frost at the creature.
Yep.
I'm gonna click here and ask to cast this time. Hey, that did it.
You hit him.
All right, so it's 4 magical cold damage, and his move is reduced by 10 feet until the end of my next turn.
Useful. Useful.
Very-
That's why I picked it.
I gotta get out of here.
Got anything else?
And then
we have
I
mages. We can take it.
will 5, 10,
It's on you now.
15, 20, 25, 30. I will retreat back down the hole. And that will end my turn.
The cultist picks himself up to the feet, back to his feet, and he steps in front of the monstrosity and just raises his arms out in front of him as an offering. He ends his turn. Zoom, you're up.
Is the blood in the center still like connected to the creature at all? Like if I disrupt this, does it seem like he's like completely summoned now, or like if I disrupt the blood, do I get the feeling that it would
Roll.
do anything?
Make a check of some kind.
Use your chef's tools.
Yeah,
Like a cookie.
Is there magical spaghetti coming out of the
I
blood?
guess insight. I'll say.
You don't know.
Shit. I pick up Umlau, who's very light, so I assume doesn't do
Pretty light.
anything to my movement. And I get the fuck out of here. Foz is never wrong.
Thanks,
If I
mate.
fight this thing, I'll die.
I'm just like, thanks, mate. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get out of there.
Cool. I'm gonna say.
So yeah, just like I pick it up like this, and just like,
How much do you weigh, Umlau? I don't assume you weigh that much.
It's like
Dude, I'm like 45 pounds. Yeah, I'm like 45, 50 pounds.
Yeah.
yeah, and I have powerful build, so I count as large for
Fine.
carrying capacity and stuff.
I'm not gonna make you roll for that. So you usually pick them up and you can move them.
I'm just like, come on, let's get out of here. Fine, then 30 here, and I tell Acasio too. I'm like, we should get the fuck out of here. I guess my rage drops. Good. And well, unless we say before that I throw a javelin at him. How many of arrows do I have?
Can you throw
I
a
have
javelin from
4.
here? What's the range on a javelin?
That's a good question.
Short. You were saying before he picked up a costume.
Oh yeah, I know, but I'm just like, oh, what is the range on a javelin? I thought it was
It's
like
30 feet.
Oh,
So
30.
I was within 30 before, so I could try and. But has he been going after the dead ones? Does it look like he's looking at the dead ones at all, or?
Well, I mean, this guy's right in front of him, so.
Okay, I'll just try a YOLO javelin.
He
This
longs
guy
for
will say
sweeter
I was like.
meats.
I was there just to keep my rage up, mainly. How do I do a ranged attack with this? Oh, I think it doesn't matter
Yeah, it doesn't matter. He's
because it's thrown.
chuck it.
Yar.
Hey, that's good.
Oh.
Do I hit?
Yes, you do.
I don't know why I rolled
Nice.
twice, but
Oh,
So, you're throwing at the
I
guy
think-
in front of him? Yes?
yeah, at the cultist.
Okay, well, you skewer him through the back, and you throw it so hard that it skewers through him and stabs into the monster.
Uh-oh.
Now the monster has no other targets except for us.
but now he has a nice hors d'oeuvre on a toothpick.
And I'm gonna position myself so I'm in front of Umlau. So Umlau, if you want to move like right there. I don't want him to get powered up on any cultist, live cultist people.
So for Acasio, he's going to, he has a staff that looks like a piece of driftwood. He points it out towards him and he casts Entangle on him.
Ooh.
Mm.
Okay, is that the one that creates the difficult terrain, or
It restrains
restrains? Okay.
and
Is-
difficult terrain.
I
Both.
think it is.
Oh,
Both?
nice. Even better.
It's a good spell.
It is a good spell.
Nice.
Dang, druids. One of these days I'll play one.
He succeeds.
But it's still the area is still
Still
difficult terrain, right?
Yep, still difficult terrain.
Yep. That's probably the more important part.
Oh yeah, it's a square.
Yeah. And his move is also reduced by 10 from Ray of Frost.
So it's
So
like
it's 20
this,
foot,
I'm
20
guessing?
foot cube.
Ah!
Yeah,
That's a
It's like-
20-foot cube.
exactly. And then I'll run out the door as well. And at the beginning of its turn, it's going to pull the spear and the javelin out of it and snap it in half and rip the body apart and start trying to march through the entanglement.
All right.
Ooh.
Not to be a broken record, but he does have minus 10 movement as well as the difficult terrain.
Right, so you can only move 5, 10, that far.
I'm not seeing him move.
You can see
there we
moving
go.
a second. And that's his turn.
Oorah.
Well, that should give us at least a buffer.
What am I gonna do here?
I'll be right back.
Let's do. What do indeed? I'll move to here, and I just want to peek up the stairs.
Good thing we broke the doors.
Stairs
we
go
go-
up another 100 feet.
But I don't see anybody. Like, do I hear anybody coming down them? No.
No.
I will use an extra 30 feet of my movement to move up the stairs. How far do I get?
I mean, you get 30 feet up. You're going
But,
to.
but I don't see anything. Like, there's no other rooms or doors or anything. Okay. That's it.
Umlau.
Yeah, after getting picked up and pulled away and like seeing the threat of that thing, You know what? No, I got nothing. I'm just going to try and get through the door and start to move towards the stairs. As I'm running through, I see Bud right there, and I, as my bonus action, I'm like, "We're not gonna kill the baddie, so we're gonna run today. We better get asses out of here, or we're going to die. Run, run, guy, run!" And I just take off.
Very nice. We clear up.
That's my action, and that's my bonus action.
Well, I know I have nothing that can harm this creature. However,
We can harm it. It just won't do it would do half damage. That's what resistance means.
oh, okay. Well, in that case,
It's not very effective.
I see.
Yeah. To
Well,
put it in
layman's
certain
new
terms.
new
Pokemon.
terms.
I'll try not to say the name. Via Twitch.
I oh, I take my bow, I shoot it, and as I'm doing that, however it comes,
That was the damage.
Yeah, I did.
oh no, as I do this, nice.
Yeah. It's not gonna be sneak attack now.
Okay, and I dive out the door.
Well, you can move 30 feet. You can continue moving towards up the stairs if you like, or wherever you like to go.
Okay, I dive, I do a cool backflip, and then I run over here.
Shoot your arrow right into its like chest and doesn't seem to be phased by it too much.
Okay. Well, I tried.
Bud's up. George.
Bud's asleep.
Blood is gone.
He's just like an NPC standing
Can't
there.
say a thing.
There's a dad rod joke in there somewhere.
Somewhere.
We just have to look hard enough.
Bud. Buddy, dad wrong.
Riveting Twitch stream right now.
Quality content, right?
Move him and say he's moving.
That's fair.
I think he's running away.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Whoa.
That's,
Wow.
Whoa. Wait a minute.
That's
Oh, there he is.
wow.
I
Oh.
don't remember where he was.
Below
Sorry.
Fuzzardine. Yep. You're not sorry.
Josh, your turn.
Okay. So far everybody's getting out. I'm just gonna use my 35 feet of movement. Let's see, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Did we discuss, are we going upstairs or downstairs?
I went upstairs 30 feet and did not find any doors or anything.
You can catch up to him if you dashed.
I could?
Yeah, you can catch up to him if you dashed.
Yeah.
I'm
Because
up and around.
Okay, I've got 35 feet of movement speed, so yeah, I'll go 70 feet and catch up to him.
I don't know if we were planning on going up. I just wanted to scout ahead, but
Yep, well, that's your turn.
Yep.
Vulcan, you're up.
Do I, from where I am, do I see them running up, or do I just know they went to the stairs?
Well, you know they went to the stairs. You can't see which direction they went.
But I don't know which direction they went. I'm inclined to go down, so I'm gonna dash.
All right.
Yeah.
split the party.
Okay, well, as soon as you get to the stairs, you can hear them running up. I'll say that. Not quiet about
Oh.
it.
I don't know if this is a good idea. This is probably not a good idea.
No, I'm gonna dash down.
Dash downwards? Okay,
I will wait. Dash downwards.
very well.
See you on the other side.
All right.
Foz.
Foz will move up to the staircase, and having seen the other two run up the staircase, he'll call up What do you see up there?
Answer
I
if you like.
imagine they're within earshot, at least.
You can answer.
It echoes.
We're allowed to respond. I say nothing.
If you go
You say
up...
nothing or you say nothing.
Wait, no, he's got a point.
There is a distinction.
I say the words. Nothing.
But that's only one word.
Puzzle.
Sorry, okay.
Matt's
If you
like,
go up,
Where is the
I
other
foresee you being trapped and cornered. I recommend going down, and Fuzz will go down, and not up.
Zoom, zoom.
uh,
Are you zooming?
yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 30 feet. Let's see. I'll dash. I'm just following Kaz. So I'll go down.
Cool.
But I also say to everyone, I'm like, I mean, we can't just let this thing leave. There's people who live here. What are we gonna do?
They're the
We
ones
gotta-
who made it, mate.
I was more talking about like the townsfolk.
There was like 4 people who lived here, mate. They'll be all right.
Well, they'll probably be dead unless we warn them.
Then
Don't
we
you
should
get
escape
okay?
quickly and warn them to run. This foe seems stronger than our current capabilities.
All right. My rage.
We may
goes
be able
away.
to slow it down, but I do not think we can defeat it.
It's his turn. He's gonna cast another entangle,
Oh boy.
which means I think the other one goes away, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Is it concentration? Then yes.
So.
Up to a minute.
So nice, he cast it twice.
Good spell.
Another
Gotta make
strength.
another.
Whoa.
Jesus, this thing, I keep rolling super high. Well, he succeeds, but it's another path of
Stuff.
Difficult terrain.
terrific terrain, and it'll run up the stairs. Okay, not dash, so he gets to the stairs.
What if we like drop the tower on him?
I like the blanket. Sorry.
Uh,
Oh.
Can do that far. So at this point, you will have successfully outran it if you decide what you're going to do now. Are you going up or down? That's the question.
Seeing Bud reach me, I'll be like, we can sign Sid to his death.
And I don't know if I can live with myself knowing we have done such a thing. We have to find him and bring him back.
Cass has only a moment of hesitation before he jumps into action again. He says, but there are townsfolk who needs us. We go down. I go down.
It's fair for the greater good.
Greater, good.
So I say that. I run 30 feet down, see the others, and say, we evacuate the town. Back to the ship. We use the cannon. And I run another 30 feet down.
Excellent.
Can I just listen down this? Is it like a hallway I come up to, or is it more stairs?
It's just stairs going up where you met up to him. He's on the stairs.
Yeah, I just wanted to listen real careful to just to hear if maybe I heard some footsteps running up ahead, like if he's.
You hear like wind blowing in the stairwell, but you don't hear like talking or anything.
Okay.
He goes up probably like from the same amount you walked up to the beginning, the bottom ground, like 100 feet.
Yeah. Jeez. Okay. Yeah, I'll hesitate for a second, but then move 70 feet and do the same, follow behind Koss and head down to the bottom floor.
Mm-hmm. All right, is everyone going down?
Yeah.
Is the consensus?
Yeah.
Okay, then we will go back down to the
Yes.
ground floor. There's no cultists in here at all. You don't find any monks at all. There's no one in here.
It's getting really creepy, mate. I think it's time to get out of here.
I do not disagree.
I think we're long past creepy. Let's evacuate whoever we can.
Can I take this statue? How heavy does the statue look?
Geez, probably like a ton.
Oh, jeez. That's
This one?
Is there anything we can use to block the stairs?
I mean, there were some of the beds, but
You would imagine that this
Yes,
thing's gonna have difficulty coming down the staircase, and we have to squeeze through. But it can make it down.
Okay.
I don't know if it's blocking anything. You might be able to roll up the carpet. Not much though.
That doesn't seem like it's gonna do anything. He'll trip and
Oh.
fall
Try it
down the stairs.
no, what we should have done was taken the carpet upstairs and then used it as a parachute. Anyway,
Oh. That would
The
have
Scooby Doo.
should have played more.
I should have tried the
Wild.
carpet trick again on
Yeah.
this time. It would have worked because I don't know. I still have sanctuary. I might be able to pull it off. I'm just gonna try to move this thing.
Statue?
Might as well. Yeah. Or no, it's not gonna do anything. If only we had a gravity wizard that could change the density of the statue for a moment.
If not for a moment.
If only we weren't a level 1 party.
If only we were level 2. Boss.
Quick, kill the
Well.
statue.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. I'll try to
I
like
can
move it or
technically
something.
cast levitate.
Ooh, that would work actually, right?
You can do that once per long rest. I can cast levitate on a creature or loose object.
A loose.
It's technically loose or just heavy.
You're
Is there like a limitation how big it can be?
Do you want me to try and levitate this thing?
Yeah, because if we could move it, that could potentially block him from, or significantly delay him from getting it by us a lot of time.
Yeah, here, let me display it, bro.
Oh,
let's see.
500.
500 pounds.
Oh,
Yeah, this
500
thing's
pounds?
bigger than
No,
that. Sorry.
Not happening.
Darn.
What about just part of it then?
That's what I was thinking too. But if it's just part of it,
So-
then there's- he could just step over.
Hack
it.
off one of the wings or something.
Yeah. Let's just keep going.
Yeah, listen, taking too much time. Let's get out of here.
All right.
Yep.
So you guys step through the door.
I dropped my disguise self.
Sure.
Also,
I'm still keeping detect magic up for as long as I can,
Well,
just in case.
You guys step through into the next room if you choose to, and you notice that the candles are blown out, and the room is dark, but there's no monks or cultists inside this room, and that is where we will end it.
Oh boy.
Excellent.
Oh, boy.
Ooh, and
I'm here.
you did as you were
That's so
supposed to do. Good job, guys.
Did his
We made
what?
it.
we
No
could
way.
have taken it.
All the signs that it's going to kill you, and you ran away as you're supposed to do. But you did some damage to it, So it already has damage done to it if you do encounter it again. And you guys do level up.
Yay! Oh, I get my cool thingy.
I get nothing.
Huzzah!
Actually, I think I get spells.
I get fun divination stuff.
So yeah,
Did
go
we
ahead,
change
do
that
it.
on here?
And
Manage levels.
we will be back in a couple weeks. Thanks to those of
Indeed.
you guys who
Level 2.
watched live.
Yes, level 2.
If not, thanks for viewing us on YouTube.
Thank you, friends.
I hope you
Thanks,
enjoyed.
everybody.
Thank you.
We'll see
Thank you,
in
Tyler,
2
for
weeks.
DMing.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tyler.
Yep. Fun stuff.
Good RP, everyone.
Good job, guys.
Yarp.
GG, GJ.
Jesus.
Sorry.
See ya.